Is it possible to go from one gym to a Titanic in 24 hours on a new account? Today we find out. But we aren't just going after any cheap Titanic. I have my sights set on a Titanic pet I've always wanted. The OG Titanic cat. There's just one problem. It's worth 40 billion gems and getting more expensive by the day. Oh no. Can we get it? The time starts now. And so here we are. The start of our journey where we open up the trading plaza and go from one gym all the way to a Titanic. The only problem is I actually had to rebirth on this new account, so naturally I got about 16,000 gems just by playing normally and all this other stuff. But I want to start from scratch. So I'm just gonna say, anyone want everything I have? I don't want to play this game anymore. And now we wait. I'm just gonna trade everybody in here. Somebody will take all my stuff. I know they will. Bots work at McDonald's? Okay. Can I give you everything I have? I don't want to play anymore. They said yes. Okay. It's not much. There's nothing great. But I also have 16,631 gems. All this is yours, my friend. Confirm it up. And just like that, I have one gem, one little cat, and absolutely nothing else. With that, our journey starts. To the trade plaza we go. Or not. Hold on. I was just about to go and somebody else just sent me a trade request. All right, let's see what we got. Hi, I have nothing to give you. You can have my one cat. Wait, are you? There's no shot you're giving me this. They're just saying ready? No. 255 rainbow shiny nutcracker squirrels. What? I don't even know what to say. All right, well, let's go sell these. Dude, we are doing pretty well. The only thing is, like, I have no idea how much these things are worth. But if we go over here, we do like a rainbow shiny and go all the way down, you can see that like people are selling these, but like it doesn't have anything as far as like prices go. I have no idea how much any of this stuff is worth. I got an idea. I'll just put them all up for 1 million. It's a bet. But I got 255 of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna sit here. Probably will take a minute. In the meantime, I should probably see what I could buy for one gem. Does anybody have something I can buy for one gem? I have 24 hours to get as much as I can for a video. Not gonna lie, this is going great. Nobody said anything. All right. Well, I guess I'll just, sit here for about 5 minutes. Maybe somebody will come along and throw me a bone. Kind of went just how I expected it. I did have a few people come up, like this guy, but as you'll see, he'll come up to me, he'll look, and then he'll leave. Also doesn't help that somebody is basically doing a regular rainbow version that's 12 trillion less power, but it's way cheaper. So maybe I need to see exactly what I could get for these. So let's see what everybody else is selling this for. There we go. I found my problem. This guy is selling it for 1.5 thousand. I'm gonna just set up my booth, and I am going to make the decision of doing it for 1.49 thousand. There we go. We'll see how this one works. And we'll just say the same thing. Does anyone have anything I can buy for one gem? I'm making a video. I asked the same thing in this server and nobody responded. So then I was like, anyone here or are you all bots? And then of course, the moment I say that, they're like, no, we're here. We're real. And so I asked again and then they didn't respond. Oh my gosh, somebody did it. Tyson, I have one gem. What will you give me for one gem, Tyson? 100 keys for one gem? Oh man, okay. All right, I'll do that. Please. All right, Tyson, we've now got some keys. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do with them. It's not gonna be easy to sell, but it is something we will be able to sell. So we'll make our listing. We'll pull out these keys. They're worth 38,000, so we'll put them up for 35,000. And now if I can sell all this, I'll have a couple of million to my name. All we gotta do is wait and just like hope somebody wants these two things. Oh boy. It's not gonna go well. I just know it. I just got my very first item sold. It tells me that it's been taxed 1%, which means I think I just sold all of my nutcracker squirrels. No, I literally just sold one void key. Never mind. 99 more to go. Let's do it. Or not. Just was like setting up and then somebody came in and bought. Thank you. Someone tells me there's a reason this guy gave me these. It's because he couldn't get rid of them himself. Oh, the guy just bought it and then came over here and put them back up for more. Honestly, that tracks. I'm okay with that. What we're gonna do, we're gonna hop servers and we're gonna try it again. However, this one looks to be full of a bunch of bots. Looking around now, it looks like I'm actually able to afford things that I necessarily wasn't able to before. Like all of this stuff I can afford. Some of this stuff here I can now afford. I could buy some gifts. I could also buy a diamond gift bag, which opens for diamond rewards. If I buy 5, I get 200,000. Have they buffed this at all? Oh God, I could open it to get some rewards. What did I get? I got 12,000 diamonds. I bought it for 40. So I'm already taking L's. They're worth 40.2. I don't know how big you can get. Another 12,000. There's 20,000. There's another 20,000. And there's a 12,000. We did get some good ones, but man, we actually took a massive L and lost about 50 to 60,000 gems just by doing that. Wait, this kid just randomly traded me just to ask for 100,000 gems. You know what? All right, kid. There you go. Also, I can't really do anything with these. Maybe you'll have better luck. Maybe by them helping me out, I can now turn around and get some help. Pay it forward. Just gotta find somebody who's willing to help me. Oh, so I asked if anybody had anything they would want to trade for 3 million gems. I'm trying to trade up, and Alamika actually did. All right, I got 3 million gems with your name on it. What do you got for me? We both just asked each other. All right, well, that's not gonna work. Dang it, man. Oh, here's somebody else. Okay, maybe we'll have a little bit more luck here. Oh, no. I got 3 million gems. This is all I have. And these. All that. You can have every single one of those for 3 million. And then they undid it. And they want to give me this for 2 million. Bro, that's not better. That's worse. Oh, wait. Here's somebody else. Fright Fallen. Oh, they actually have an avatar that doesn't look like a bot. If I give them 3 million, there's no way they're going to give me all of this. He said, yeah. Oh my God, dude. You rock. I knew that would happen. Dang it, man. I was lied to. All right, clearly asking people is not working because pretty much every server I go into, people are selling things for more than they're actually worth, and it's a lot harder to get things than you would think it would be. That being said, I think I want to try a new tactic where I find something that's kind of hard to sell and see if they will let it go for a lot cheaper. Because honestly, sometimes something is better than nothing. So we got Shaky Chalk here. We'll trade them, and I'll just ask, would you sell me one of your overload charms for 3 mil? And no, they won't. Oh, wait, hold on. We got somebody. Hold on. Wait, who is this? I asked one last time. Anybody wanting to trade me something for 3 million gem looking to do a vid trading? You have huge. No, this all I have. There. That's all I have. I'll ready up if you're ready up. Can I have 1 million for free, please? I'm poor. Bruh. I think we need to rethink our tactic here. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to look for something that's actually a pretty good deal like this. 400. I could buy a couple of these. I could buy all 8 of these for 3.2 million and then sell them for 450 to get 3.6 million. It's definitely not much. Or I could wait until somebody does an auction. That might be a good idea to try to get something cheaper. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work out very well, but that's actually not a bad game plan. All right, let's try another server. Try to offer only accepting Huge's Gems exclusive eggs. What does that mean? Oh, they're wanting me to pay them? I offer 3 million gems. It's all I have. I've never seen somebody cancel so quick. I just straight up asked this person, what can I get for 3 mil? And they gave me this. It's less. It's no. I'm starting to think this is going to be nearly impossible to get anything up. How was it that I had more luck getting 1 gem sold than somebody giving me 3 million gems worth of something? Bro, oh, this is wild. I can't believe I did that for that. All right, well, that's one way to do it. That's not exactly the trade I was wanting, but that's the trade we got. Oh, wait, okay. Still not great, bro. I need something better. This isn't going well at all. I have to cancel. I'm sorry. We're moving on. Oh, this person, Liam here, is doing a mosaic lamb for 5 million. If I could do this, I could almost double what I'm trying to do. It's the little wins. I'll take the little wins. I'm working my way up to my first huge. Never mind. He canceled the trade. Dang it, man. This is literally literally impossible. Every server is just full of people trying to get that bag. Neither of them want to help anybody out. Gosh, dude, PetSim has become so greedy. I can't even get the little wins. Oh, this person here is willing to trade me their snow globe corgi, but it's important because my best friend gave it to me. I don't know. Accept the trade. Okay, this is not better. They can give me this book. Okay, fine. We'll do that. That's fine. And I'll give her all this just for the trouble. I can't really get anything out of that anyway, so we'll just ready up. They said you get some for 1 mil, I think. Yeah. All right, I'll try anything. Let's do it. I don't want your pretz. You're so kind. Thank you. They're just trying to help me. Oh my gosh. It's like a sea of people being super selfish and just greedy and stuff. And then you get little people like that who are willing to help you out. All right, well, I guess I'll take my book that I just got and try to sell it with everything else. Maybe I'll make like another million. This is gonna take a bit. I don't understand, man. Every trade server I hop into is just bots. There's never anybody talking whatsoever. It feels so lonely in these trade servers. I don't know how people do this. Because I get on my main account, like obviously as soon as I go into a trade server, I'm usually bombarded immediately. But when you don't have partner status, it's like talking to thin air. There's just nobody here available to like talk to you. You can try to say something and nobody will talk back. No wonder people say Pet Simulator 99 is so lonely. Oh well, maybe somebody will help me out. Somebody just bought my shiny hunter. I've got 4 million gems now. Yo, let's go. Wait, somebody said they put it up for 3 million. What did they put up for 3 million? Where is it? 3.8. I could do that, but I don't really want to. That's not... The book is 3 million. I think I've exhausted the resource of finding people to have handouts, which means now we're going to have to do just the long grind of buying things and selling things for a profit. It's going to take a little bit, probably a couple hours, but I suspect we'll probably have enough to get a huge in about maybe an hour or so of finding good deals. And all it really takes is to find somebody selling something for a little bit cheaper, seeing if you can get a deal on it. That's my offer. Take it or leave it. Yeah, we're gonna play hardball now. They said deal. All right, let's do it, bro. And thus starts the journey of buying and selling. He wants a huge? I have a friend that can come give you one if you accept the trade as is right now. I knew he would. Hey, Nick, here is my friend. Hi, Nick. Bro, people get so mad when they find out it's me. It's not even funny. Oh, well, new server. I bought this thing for 375. I got an idea. I'm going to sell this thing for 10 million gems. And then I'm going to say, come by my Gary the Snail for an extra surprise. Anybody that does, I'll give them something extra for it. We'll see how long it takes. Somebody at some point and we'll get curious. Oh. Is he going to do it? Aw, he didn't do it. Why not? Just ignore the fact that it's a bad deal. Ignore it. Oh, wait. Somebody asked where I was and I told him it looks bad. I know, but you gotta trust me. He just bought my other thing. Come on, man. Come on. You gotta trust me. Come on, Dump Club. He did it. Stay right there. Don't move. He's like, no way, bro. What did you get? He got 2 huges. That's right. Thanks for playing. Well, that was the easiest 10 million gems I ever made. Yes, I know that's semi-cheating. Yes, I know if somebody else uses that, it's going to be a huge scam and they're going to get scammed out of it. Don't ever trust anybody else doing this ever again. For now, let's go see what damage I can do with this. For the next 5 hours, I painstakingly bought and sold regular items to turn small profits. It was grueling. It was awful. But after some time, I have finally done it. Painstakingly, I have gotten myself to 18.3 million gems. And apparently there's somebody wanting to trade something to me. I mean, I'll give him this. That's all I've got. I'm looking for my first huge. Maybe I'll get it. We'll ready up. We'll see what he'll do. He's gonna change it. Why? He's changed it thinking I wouldn't do it. He said, please. For 18 million? Bruh. That is only a glimpse of what I've been dealing with. But with my 18.3 million gems, gosh, man, I'm so close. If I buy one more overload charm and then sell it for a profit, I could probably get away with getting my first huge. We'll buy this one for 7.5 and then we'll turn around and sell it for 9 million. Now we wait. There we go. We sold it. All right, now I have 19.6 7. I need to find somebody selling a huge for 19 million. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I see it. I see it. I see it. It's worth 19.3. Selling it for 19.4. I have successfully gone from one gym to a huge pet. Oh, but that's just part one of the problem. With one gym, I was able to get this. And the time it took me, 10 hours and 43 minutes. That's not good considering I had to get a Titanic in less than 24. This does show that it is possible to get better at trading, but gosh, it takes a long time, which is why we bring in the big guns. Me. I'll trade myself, this, and the 337,000 gems that I have left, and we will really get the ball rolling now. First thing I need to do is switch accounts, and then go meet a little friend of mine. Hey, you want to help a handsome fella out?
I would love to help myself out. Nivox, you came to the right place. Let me introduce you to Business Woos. I don't know if you've ever met him, but he's ruthless with capitalism.
Really? Where?
It's just me when I wear a suit.
Oh, a funeral looking thing?
Okay, it's not funeral. What do you want? You're making this case of helping you a lot less likely.
You're right. You have a very professional look for a very professional YouTube channel. I need help. I have 24 hours to get a Titanic pet. That is what I have to show for my work.
What, 20 million and you want to get to 6 billion?
Yeah.
Okay, you've come to the right place.
How quickly did you get to where I am now?
Probably 30 minutes.
What? Well, it took me 10 hours and 43 minutes to get to where I am now, so.
That's sad.
That's why I need help, Woozlo. Help me.
Well, first order of business, help no one.
I'm just gonna go.
Capitalism's ruthless.
So what if I tell you that this right here is actually worth 10 times what it says it is? It's supposed to be 200 million.
200 million?
Yeah.
I mean, I see there's some charm slots on there. Those look pretty good.
I know, lightning, diamonds?
It is a high level. You know, you gotta sell me on it, Nighthawk. Sell me on it.
It's not Christmas anymore, so like nobody cares about this, which means you can sell it for a lot cheaper than what you're buying it for. Yeah, so.
You know what? I'll help you out. Because this is a sad case of what's going on.
He's so ugly that only a mother could love him, but his mother got ran over by a reindeer.
Get you another Christmas one.
Okay.
You just take that, okay?
That's trade.
Lesson number 2. Trust no one.
I already had this happen once, Woos.
So then you haven't learned your lesson, Nightbugs. You need to keep learning this.
Man.
Until this is Business Woos we're talking about. He's ruthless when it comes to deals.
I don't like Business Woos. Go get normal Woos again. Where's Gullible Woos? That's the Woos I want. All right.
Give me that. Hope this helps you with your mission.
I have literally 12 hours.
I got another question. How many signatures do you have as a partner?
You know, 210.
Yeah, that's going to help you a lot because people overpay for those things quite a bit.
Really?
Had I sold, had a signature on it, and that's probably why they overpaid for it.
Wait. So you're saying if I buy one, I can sell it for 1 billion gems?
Well, I wouldn't say a billion, but
that's okay. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay.
See quickly how somebody buys it for 20 million.
20 million? All right, first thing that we're going to do, we're going to sign the rainbow pet that Woozlo gave us, as well as the basic cat. He said, literally just go here and sell this basic cat for 20 million gems. Great deal. I know it says bad deal, but it's a great deal. Trust. Just like that. Somebody bought it. Let's get nuts. I know Woozlo said not to do this, but I'm gonna do it. Let's get crazy. He said how much to have a sign a huge? I say this pet is signed. Dexter says trade me Night Fox, and then Real Sigma says are you filming? Yes, I am. Need gems fast. And we might as well trade Jackster just to see what he says. What's up, Jax? You're giving me all of this? I've been scammed like this before, Jax. Would you be able to sign my Titanic for this? Yes. Drop it in. It's a SpongeBob. Oh, and it has somebody else's sign, so I have to sign over it. Aw, jeez. I think my favorite thing about all this is how literally it took me almost 11 hours to get my first huge, and in a matter of literally 20 seconds, I now not only have enough to buy another huge, but also I have 7 other huges to my name. We'll sign it. We'll trade it back. What's wild is if I would have just left the game and kept it, the challenge would have been over. I could have scammed to go from one gem to a Titanic in literally less time. It would have taken most people to get a huge pet, but we're not gonna be mean. All right, maybe also this is a bit much. How about we do something less crazy? 250 million. It's only worth 50. And just like that, somebody bought it. Oh my God. I Love Waffles is like, can I be in the vid? Yes. Anyone who buys from my booth will be in my vid. So now all I gotta do is sign a couple of pets. And then then we'll turn around and put up all of these pets for 150 million. I don't know what they're worth. I don't care what they're worth. And apparently neither does I Love Waffles 167 because he just bought not one, not two, but 4 different things. The last couple right here. And just like that, we have not only gotten all of our hugest sold, but we're already up to 1.3 billion gems. I'm a man of my word. Shout out to I Love Waffles 167 and owner. That was great. Now I'm going to say, anyone want to give away to the 1 gem to Titanic Fund? Owner was like me. All right, let's go. Owner's real name is Kegger. Kegger has some things just for me. Oh, thank you. Let me be in a vid for real. You are. I Love Waffles also said trade me. What? 808 million? And then all of these. Bro, you for real? I watch them all the time. You a real one for sure. Thank you for helping me out and for watching the vids. Bro, I have literally the best fans in the world. This is crazy. It's been literally 5 minutes since I've been in the trade server. I'm already up to 2.1 billion gems and even more huges to send. And boss was like, I have stuff for you. Okay, this is probably gonna be a minute. Let's go ahead and just do a little montage. 1.75 billion gems and an ugly cat. Oh my. Do you have something I can sign for you in return? This is just too much. This is 1.79 billion. Oh, and I can sign a huge Brave Meebo on a ship. All right, deal. There we go. We'll give them the signed Brave Meebo on a ship back. Thank you so much. Like I literally did anything. All I did was sign a pet, bro. All right, we are now up to 2.15 billion in literally a matter of like 7 minutes of just doing some trades. And people are still wanting me to do more. I gotta count all the things I just got, sign things, and then go for round 2, where we're gonna try a little bit of auctioning. All right, so I went ahead and just listed everything else at 150 million again. It's a bad deal, but hey, it's signed. But we're gonna try to do the other thing that Business Woos asked us to do, where we sign a random pet, put it up for 1 gem, and then just see how high it goes. It's up, and looks like nobody's actually bidding on it. Does nobody care? Bro, this is literally gonna go for 1 gem. Nobody has placed a bid yet. What is happening? Oh, wait, we got 1 gem. Something tells me this is not the way to do this. At all. What do you mean this was a great way to do this? This is not a good way. This thing's worth 2 million and people have bid 2 gems. Make that 3. Oh my god, this is literally gonna take forever. Well, while that's kind of going on, why don't we see what Betty plays here once? Oh, look, somebody did actually bid 2 million. Yo, let's go. That's still less than what it's worth. It's the lucky ball and everything. Okay, well that sucks. I don't see how that was supposed to help. Ah! Why? Want me to sign something at least? This person just literally just came in here, dropped 2 billion gems. It's gonna be one of those things where they're gonna confirm it and then they're gonna cancel it. Amy, don't do me dirt, please. He said it's fine. You can give to someone else. Amy! A chance last. Oh, no shot. No shot. Actually worked. Wow. Thanks, Amy. That was crazy, bro. All right, new server. We threw our booth up. Hopefully somebody will come buy our wares because honestly, if we can sell this and everything else here, we'll be like at 6 billion. I'll just type good prices for real, for real. I knew as soon as I would start talking, I would get people coming to my booth, but nobody's bought yet. So now if I just don't say anything for the next 5 minutes, will somebody come in and actually buy everything? Well, one way to find out. Let's wait. And I didn't have to wait for long, as over the next 5 minutes, I had so many people come to my booth and start wildly buying stuff. Somebody trying to cancel me. They're like, I thought he would do it for cheaper. This ain't good. But people are slowly buying my stuff. And this kid's like, Nightfox, why are you scamming, bro? Don't cancel me, please. People around me right now are just like talking trash. This is not the crowd I wanted. Now they're fighting each other, saying who's gonna buy what. They're saying Scam Fox is crazy. Okay. Tell you what, there you go. There. I had to keep them at bay. Bro, I gotta get out of here. It's getting a little hostile up in this one. New server. All right, let's try this auction thing again. This one's worth 23 million. I'm just gonna put it up for 20 million. Let's see if we actually get somebody to buy it for a little bit less. And we'll just type a quick hello. Maybe we'll get some people bidding for it. There we go. I already got somebody. That didn't take long. Yeah, it's still worth 23, bro. I should have sold it for more. Dude, this person's gonna get it for less. Oh, no, man, I picked the wrong server to auction it. I should have auctioned in a different server and let people fight over it. Nobody's fighting. I know you see it, Yeet. You're gonna let it go? It's about to just... Auctions don't work. I don't know what Woozlo was saying at all. Oh my. I did not realize I have enough now to totally buy a Titanic. I've got 6.4. That means somebody somewhere did end up buying my enchant book. If I go to this and I restore my Blifsting, I only have these 2 left. I could buy a Titanic now. Dude, I in 11 hours, I'll be able to get a huge in 20 minutes to get a Titanic. But is this the one I want to do? This one's 6.45, and that's exactly how much I have. Is it worth it to do? I think it might actually be. If I buy this one, and then I go hop in a server where another one exists, did I just take an L? No, I did not. It's okay, all right. We got our first Titanic, which means we basically are done because I basically got that in 11 hours and 4 minutes. But it kind of feels weird because I had to get a Titanic in 24 hours and I did it in less than 12. So the question is, with the full 24 hours, can I get the Titanic that I really want? The Titanic cat. Is anybody selling it? This person is here, but it's for 99 billion. Oh my God, dude, please tell me there's another one. No, oh, there's not. This is the only one being sold. This next section is what I like to call the signing and flipping Titanic montage. And also apparently just selling regular pets at highly scamming prices. There are some people out there in the world helping out, and I thank them for it. Thank you, Ready 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And also Skulls wants me to trade them as well. Skulls. Let's see, yo, what we got, Skulls? What we got? It's not much, but that 10 million and a huge icy phoenix. Like, it's not much, but oh no, believe me, that is a lot. Just getting 10 million by yourself is insane. But there we go. 35 of them, 91 million. Real vaulting's like, yo, are you taking any more donations? What you got, Vault? Your contribution will be used wisely. 100 million gem and a dream. Just like that, I'm up to 270 million more. I'm just gonna go ahead and cop this thing right here. And then we'll just sign it real quick. And I'll just say, I'm gonna do an auction real quick. Here we go. List it. Boom. Done. 1 gem. This is gonna go really well or really bad. With that, let's see how this one does. What if I also say this? Winner, I'll send a friend request. What happens then? Will it be more worth it if I do that? Bro, it's up to 600. Bro, that was wild. Israel 12389. There they are. It's ready again. Request is sent. Dalton here says, I have a business proposal. I'm curious, is this going to be a good business proposal or a bad one? I'll say this, the better the donate, the more the shout out. He said, okay. He gave me an exclusive egg. Titanic in this egg trust. Do I do it? Geez, okay. Wait, he said people in my stream were saying to give you a Titanic. Dalton the Frog. If I go to Dalton the Frog, look, there he is. He's doing it. If it's one, bro, I will give this dude the massivest shout out ever. Here it is. Here it is. Is it the Titanic that he said? Where's his channel? So you lied to me.
Whoa. Nightfox. That's my fault. That's my fault. Listen, man.
All right. Anyway, shout out to Dalton. He tried to help. That was fun. For now, we got business to take care of. Scamming business. Skull says, Nightfox, if you auction a Titanic, I'll immediately bid 6 billion. It's less than what I paid for it. Blubbery says, Nightfox, I have something for you. All right, let's see what this is. Somehow or another, this is turned into a gambling montage where if I hatch a huge, I get 10 free huges. But if not, oh God, what now? Oh no. You owe me 65 million gems for the egg. All right, deal. I'll pay you now. If I hatch a huge, you owe me 65 million and 10 huges. He said bet. All right, let's do this. Oh God. How do you go from 1 gem to Titanic? Why, you gamble, of course. 1 egg. Come on. If there was ever a time. All right, Chad, I'm cooked. Say Blueberry, I'll give you a huge anyway. Blueberry. He said trade me 9.5. He gave me a huge Holly Corey, another 21 million gems to add. At this point, my plan had been set in place. Find Titanics cheap, sign them, and then sell them at a slightly more expensive price. For hours, I hopped trade servers, found Titanic pets, and flipped them. Things were going well. I actually made enough to buy my second favorite Titanic pet, the Titanic Bat Cat. I thought I had things in the bag. Then I remembered something I shouldn't have forgotten. The more expensive an item gets in Pet Simulator, the less likely you are to sell it. While it was easy to turn a quick profit for the smaller Titanics, the Titanic Batcat stayed in my possession for hours. To make matters worse, I had spent all of my gems on it, so I was stuck. Bro, this sucks, man. I've been sitting here for literally like 2 hours just waiting for somebody to buy this. Feeling defeated, I left my account AFK. Then, around the 4 hours in mark, finally sold, and I was off to the races again. Having learned my lesson, I opted to buy cheap Titanics again. And let's just say they sold quickly, and before I knew it, I have done it! 40 billion gems! It's been like 21 hours. I am feeling on top of the world right now, but it's not over. I still have to find a Titanic cat. And considering only a little more than 100 of these things exist, this might not be as easy as I thought it would be. Oh well, let's hop into the trade terminal and see if we can find one. Oh no. For the next 45 minutes, I hopped in different trade servers looking for Titanic cat, but kept coming up empty. Had I really just did all of this work within the 24-hour mark to get so close just to fail because I couldn't find a pet? I refused to go out like that. And so when the trading terminal wasn't working, I resorted to other methods. I hopped online and asked, does anyone have a Titanic cat for sale in PetSim 99? Want to finish out my team? And within seconds, I had a reply. Go to bed, Knifehogs, it's 2:30 a.m. Bro, I know. I'm trying to finish this. I can't go to bed. If I go to bed, I'll wake up and it'll be past the 24-hour mark. I need somebody to help. That's when I saw a second comment. And before I knew it, I found myself face to face with a Titanic cat. It was from my friend Winrocks. And funny enough, I had actually held this before as I signed this pet for him back in the Pet Simulator X days. We started a trade. I gave him my 40 billion gems, and in return, he gave me a Titanic cat. It is done! I can't believe it! Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I have actually done this. They said I was crazy. They said I was weird, and that was just in the 6th grade. Look at me now. I have set out on a mission and I have got it. When I go into my small box, I take all of my 98 Titanic pets. I can now officially say I have a full team of Titanics. It's taken 2 years since Titanics came out, but now look at this in all of its glory. So many Titanics, so many heartaches and Robux spent and merch has led to this moment. And at the forefront of it all, you see the Titanic monkey, which was the first Titanic I ever got. The Titanic shiny balloon cat, which was the first DLC Titanic I ever got. The Titanic banana cat, which was the first Titanic I ever got in PetSim 99. And behind those three is the last Titanic I got for this team. Oh man, it feels so good to finally have a full team of Titanics. And it's just in time too, because now Gargantuans have come in and I am gonna have to start the whole thing over again. Luckily, I got 8 eggs. Maybe we'll get our first Gargantuan here. Oh, what is this? What is this? It's growing. Oh my God, I actually do it. Oh no, it's not growing fast enough, but it's a shiny. Yo, I will take that any day of the week. I've always wanted the OG Titanic cat. Just seemed like a fitting end. My question to you is, what was your favorite Titanic ever released so far in the game? Make sure you hit that subscribe button and then check out this next video for me. Thanks for joining me on this video. I'll see you guys later. PetSim 99 has a bot problem again, with thousands of servers being filled with nothing but bots mining orbs and stealing top spots on the leaderboard. Many have expressed concerns about it, including myself, which made this tweet here saying how much devs have to spend weekly combing through clans, leagues, and leaderboards, removing those cheating, with the top person on the leaderboard saying that he would double down and do more. I was all set to just make a video about the bots being out of hand when suddenly there was a wrench thrown into the mix when Pet Simulator dev Coder Mitchell chimed in and said that each one of the leaderboard players was legit, and then made a post basically saying that I was just mad because I couldn't compete. Yeah, well now I'm just gonna have to prove my theory. Read my shirt, Mitchell. So for the next 3 days, I set out to prove my theory on just how unfair these leaderboard events have become by playing the new PetSim update and seeing exactly what it actually actually took to compete with them these days. The problem with that was, yeah, I only haven't not played this update over the past 2 weeks, but I also didn't play the update last year on this, except for in this video here, where I basically just took a new account and used the event to progress further in the game. I'm not gonna lie, I hate this event. It always reminds me of the beginning of the end. For those that don't remember, the very first iteration of this event came out all the way back in Pet Simulator X and ended up being the last new Pet Sim X update before they killed the game off completely. Similarly, last year, the basketball version of the Yita Pet event came out, and then just 2 or 3 updates later, Big Games announced that they were disbanding, and the Pet Sim 99 game went on hiatus with no updates happening for months. Are we about to see another repeat? Man, I hope not, because like, I honestly feel like this game has had life breathed back into it. However, with this new life comes, of course, the bot problem again. Pet Sim 99 might be a top game on Roblox right now, but just how many of those are bots? And do the devs actually even want them gone? I gotta find out. First off, you should know, Mitchell deleted his tweet basically saying, LOL, you bad. He and I kind of talked afterwards. We're actually friends, and it was all kind of made in good fun. Honestly, I low-key think he was rage baiting me into actually playing this game because I wasn't going to before. I don't actually have a problem with what he said, and honestly, he might be right. I might very well not be able to compete, but over the next 3 days, I'm gonna throw everything from days of grinding to scientific methods where I find the best strategies, and when all else fails, I'm spending hundreds of billions of gems to get on the leaderboard. And yeah, if I still fail, it's basically only gonna prove how hard it is for the normal player and what needs to be fixed. Without further ado, let's get grinding. First, people should know exactly how this event worked. It's nothing new, but for context, these are orbs. They're in the final area of the event, and you have to collect them as they do 2 different things. One, they give you power to do kicks at the end. With the more orbs you collect, the further your kicks could go. And they also allowed you to upgrade your stats to give you more base power and unlock better pets in the final egg. And you need those better pets because they also give you more kick power. And it all boiled down to who could kick pets the furthest to get on the leaderboard where the top winners would win these prizes. At the moment, the top people were kicking 300 million distance, and I was nowhere close. So the first order of business is 2 things. One, I need a full team of the best pets that I can get this update, which in this case are these 14 Titanics and my very first gold gargantuan pet that I've ever owned. It was literally 111 billion gems when the normal was going for 102 billion. It seemed worth it to me. And not to mention, like, who doesn't want a gold soccer trophy? It's literally what all these guys are going for right now. The second order of business was to find the best stat pet. After all, the Titanics and the guards are only as good as the best stat pet in the game. During this update, the best stat pet was a rainbow shiny soccer golem, and it went for, oh my god, 100 billion gems? Are you kidding me? The moment this update is over, that pet is literally gonna go for 1 million gems tops. Talk about a massive L if you get stuck with this pet at the end, and the crazy barrier to entry to even get this pet in the first place. Even if you can't afford it, would you want to afford it? Let's just go with the second best pet, which in this case is the rainbow shiny galaxy wolf. 2 billion gems, it still wasn't cheap, but it was what I needed to get started. I loaded in the event, collected orbs, and we're still so far off. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess this is where the grind part comes in. There is also one other thing you should know about this event. For those that have played the event, they would know that this is a round-based game, where you basically go around collecting orbs to get power and kick pets further and further, but once that round ends, the strength multiplier you got from the orbs reset. That meant that you would have to start over collecting for the next round. And so then off of that, you would also need to know how long a round lasts. 30 seconds for intermission, followed by a 4-minute and 30-second round for a total of 5 minutes to collect orbs and yeet pets. With that logic, I collected as many orbs as I could in the first 4 minutes and 45 seconds, and then only would yeet a pet the last 15 seconds at my absolute max power. On top of that, you also need to fill your trick shot meter and critical yeets to use them whenever you did make that last kick. Basically, timing is everything, and upgrades are so necessary. So, it was at this point that I started collecting collecting orbs. Thousands of them, taking almost 2 hours of me mind-numbingly running around. Then I remembered I had a Tiny Task program, which allows me to do simple tasks over and over again. I set it up to basically run around collecting orbs for a bit, then teleport away from the last area and back to the last area before running around again. Since the Tiny Task runs on a loop, you want the starting point and ending point to be the exact same every single time. And the only way to ensure that is to use the teleport, as you were always teleported to the same mark. I let this run for 24 hours straight, and when I came back, we now have maxed everything. Yeah, it's actually crazy how quickly you can do that in this game, especially if you have like Tiny Task or an auto clicker, or in this case, a bot that can literally just use an API and teleport around. I think I'm starting to see why so many alts are on the leaderboard. It's because of this right here. But one good thing about that is if you're in a public server, you want to have access to this thing right here, the Orb Storm event. Every 10,000, a 5 times orb storm rate happens, where you get 5 times the orb. We are so close to getting it done, and what we're gonna need to do is time this perfectly. Because even with the max amount of everything upgraded and the craziest team, when I go ahead and kick, I'm only gonna end up getting about 10 laps, which is pretty reminiscent about what the strength is. The strength says I'm gonna get 10.6, and if I kick it, that's exactly the area I'm gonna get. I might give a little under, and I might get a little over. That time we got 14. All right, well now we have our trick shot meter all the way up to the top. We have a 5 minutes starting from the intermission, and what we need to do is we need to actually capitalize on this right here. Get as much orbs as we can. Have the orb storm actually hit. It looks like it was actually going on a little bit before, but it wouldn't have mattered. We basically would have collected everything and then lost it all as soon as the round ended. The best way to do this is to actually time the orb storm right after the round ends. Anyway, we got this here. The orb storm is happening for a little bit longer. This should help us get our base strength all the way back up till about 23 million. And now we'll kick 99%. This should get us all the way up to 38 laps. Are you kidding me? We only had time to do 1, and that was it. 39 is the furthest I've hit, which is quite a bit a ways from the top. People, what the heck? How are they so high? We gotta try this again. All right, so I've hopped servers, and now I'm in a server where there is almost a point where a storm event is gonna happen. And all I need to do is basically wait and time it to where the round will end. We'll grab a whole bunch of these orbs really quickly, and then the orb storm will start. And once it does, we will go crazy. It also helps that basically everybody in this game is also yeeting pets and not collecting orbs, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to time this very well. I've got a timer set so that I know, and basically as soon as that goes, it is go time, which should happen in 3, 2, 1. There it is. It ended. We'll collect all this. The storm event is live. Let's collect everything while we can. Oh my gosh, dude, we are gonna get so much orbs. We're gonna get so much orbs, actually. This is gonna be great. I don't know what we're gonna get up to, but it's gonna be insane. And I've got a timer set. That was 30 seconds, so we now have 4 minutes and 30 seconds till the round ends. At the 4-minute mark on this, I am gonna go and do my 1 trick shot. That's right, we're gonna have a 1 and done chance. I'm gonna maximize my time collecting as many orbs as possible to get the max amount of strength, and then we will do the 1 kick, yeeting it as far as we can to see how quickly we can get on the leaderboard. Let's lock in. And for the next 2 minutes and 50 seconds, that's exactly what I did. Just going around and around the soccer map, trying to collect as many orbs as possible. And at the end, we now have a 33.7 with only about 20 seconds left until the round ends. I think it might be time. We may have to just go ahead and do our final kick. Here we go. Got 72 million. That is a new record. Granted, it's still nowhere near close to the leaderboard. I think that means we're just gonna have to get the best pet in the game. Okay. Oh no, here we go. 31 exists. It should be a lot cheaper than what we saw at the beginning. But, oh gosh, it's definitely not much. Please tell me there's one cheaper somewhere. No, there's not. That's the only one. Are you kidding me? My God. Oh man, there's only one thing that's gonna make this worth it. Oh gosh, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt. Getting a rainbow shiny Titanic would definitely make me feel better. Honestly, I would take the golden shiny and probably just a rainbow. But after that, yeah, this was gonna be a huge L. Honestly, I am starting to see why everybody is using multiple accounts to try to get as many of their things on the leaderboard. It's because the best pet itself was so astronomically expensive that you're gonna need to get 4 or 5 of the Titanics on this list to kind of break even for the amount that it actually was to get in the first place. But my gosh, look at our base now. We went from literally 9 million to 24. Keep in mind, the pet that I had before, this rainbow shiny Galaxy Wolf, was the second best pet in the game. As you can see here, a rainbow shiny version of this is just one step below a rainbow shiny version of the Golem. But my goodness, the difference. It's literally over double, almost 3 times as good. That is crazy. And so now, when we couple everything that we did before with this new pet, what kind of things will we get? Because just walking around, just the little bit that I have, collecting the little emits about the orb, when I go up here and I kick, yeah, things get a lot better. We just hit 80 laps. Are you kidding me? For one last time, it's time to hop servers to see if we can find the Orb Storm event and time everything perfectly. All right, new server. And now we have a storm event starting now. We have 4 minutes to get as much as we can. And with everything, we should be able to get up to 93.4 million. With one kick, we can do all the way up. Oh, we got 95. We got 95. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. This is going to be a critical yeet. This is going to be a critical. Oh. Oh. 224. Did you see that? Did you see 224? Oh my gosh, we got a critical yeet. I don't know where that puts us on the leaderboard. It's definitely not top 100, but that is basically what they're doing. They time everything. It's all strategic. They get multiple accounts, maxed out on the soccer upgrades, and then they just transfer all the best pets to each account until each one has something crazy like that. And then from there, it's just a matter of timing. I gotta try it one more time. I think maybe we can beat it again. Oh my God, we got to 100 million. Here are my final thoughts. I actually started this video with the sole goal to prove that alt accounts just are not it on the game and shouldn't be allowed. And actually, I kind of retreat that previous statement on alt accounts. It's not only okay to run alts in games, but it's kind of necessary at this point. I mean, in a game where odds are stacked against you, the only way that you can better them, especially if you're free to play, is to run 5 to 10 accounts at a time, because that instantly gives you 5 to 10 times more odds than you would have had previously. And if you don't have the Robux to spend on game passes, this is kind of the only way to even battle against those crazy OP people. But that is where this stops. I still, even after going through all of this, think only one person should be able to get one leaderboard reward. Those looking to get multiple just kind of come across as greedy and aren't really a team player at all or care about the community. Someone looking to basically steal pets from others just because they have a pet team and other people don't. And in this case, since only 38 of the best pets existed, that barrier to entry really only depended on who you knew that had that pet pet. And if you were one of the people who had that pet, you could easily get 20 alt accounts and just pass that pet on every single account using macros to get all the orbs up on the alt accounts. And then boom, you would have all 20 of those alt accounts on the leaderboard. It's just not fair. And it definitely explains why that pet was so expensive. But really, these leaderboard players are kind of doing it to themselves. Because it's so expensive, it gets to a point where they have to get either extremely lucky and hatch it themselves from their multiple alt accounts, or they have to buy this crazy stat pet and then spread it across all their alt accounts just so they can get the leaderboard pets to break even on the amount of money they wasted to get the pet in the first place. I spent over 150 billion gems this video just to compete with these alt accounts, and I still ended up losing. Why? Well, here comes the final piece to that puzzle. You see, there are two things that these multiple accounts had that I didn't. One, you can get in a private server with 10 alt accounts that are all friended with each other, and then every single one of them will get a massive friend power boost. The other part of this, though, is the macros. You see, no matter how well I timed things, how fast I ran around the map collecting orbs, utilizing orb storms, I still would never be able to collect orbs as fast as those who can just teleport around to the exact spot where the orbs were spawning in at. That means that they could get more orb power and then use that time to use those 1 or 2 shots at the end to get crazy distances. That, of course, puts them at an unfair advantage, and those players on mobile devices or players that don't know how to run macros now automatically just don't have any chance at winning anything ever. And when that happens, well, it starts to get to a point where it makes you wonder if the game's even worth playing. We all want good teams and we want to compete. That's the reason we're all looking for the best pet in the game, but nobody wants to compete with bot accounts running macros. It's kind of just a lose-lose. So here is what I suggest. Make event stat pets tradable only 1 or 2 times while the event is live. That way players are forced to grind for those best pets to battle in contests with, but it also gives the chance for those who hatch the best pet the ability to trade it once if they don't have the team or the time to compete. That way they can play the trading game and get some gems, and the pet doesn't just go completely to waste, but also can't be exploited. I will say in defense of big games, with this type of game specifically, there's always going to be those out there who are looking to find shortcuts or easy ways of winning, and they have been very open with feedback, with Mitchell actually asking the community if he should not allow people to win multiple leaderboard rewards. Alright, so it's been a few days since I last finished off on that last part of the video. I meant to get this video out before the update came out, but life happens and I wasn't able to. But I will say that Mitchell has actually gone through a lot of the replies and has taken all the feedback and basically made the event pets in this update completely untradeable. That's right, if you want to get the best pet in this update to make sure that you can go as far as you can, as fast as you can, getting as many levels as possible, well, you're gonna have to actually grind for it. And in fact, even getting one of the best pets is not even gonna be good enough, because you basically have to get thousands upon thousands of pets to be able to break the chests in the later levels. And if we look at the leaderboard side of things, yeah, I'm not seeing a single person on here more than once. So I think it's actually done its job. Are there still mountains of bots in the game? Yeah. Yes, there are. There are a lot of bots. Bots aren't just a plague on this game. They also plague other games as well. And really, bots are kind of just the new meta on Roblox. I basically want to just end this off with a quick thank you to the dev team for reviving a game that we all love and listening to the community feedback on how to make it even better for the future. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a new leaderboard to get on. That video is coming very soon. Until then, though, well, you can check out these next videos for me. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, and I will see. There's a war raging between pets and coins, and everyone is stuck in the middle of it. Players rush to upgrade their pets to take out boss chests for epic rewards and the ability to rebirth for more luck. But I stumbled upon an OP trick that allowed me to max out everything, from upgrades to pets to plants and even my luck. Let's just hop in. Let's hop in. Let's see what this thing is right off the bat. What do I do with this? What do I do with this? Wait. I found it. Here we go. Boom. Done. He's attacking coins. He's puking up little seeds. And just like that, we were off. Sort of. Chicken, you're missing. From that point, our mission was simple. Get coins to buy pets, and then use those pets to take out coins even faster. Just, don't make the same mistake I did. We need some more pets. Hold on. I have made money. Let's see what we can get. I can buy 2 more things. The 2 more things that I bought are another chick and a rainbow turtle. Turn off lucky eggs. I didn't even know I had them on. Wait, why do I have them on? Oh, wow. It's so much cheaper. It's so much cheaper, actually. It's only 50. From there, we slowly started leveling up. To get coins faster, we looked to do a few things, like upgrades, where we upgraded things like more coins, better damage, and faster attacks. Better eggs also gave us stronger pets that we could use for battling coins. We also started on our garden plots, as the plants gave us coins per second. And by always buying seeds from the seeds shop, we were able to strike a deal with the merchant to start giving us some even crazier seeds. Better seeds yield better rewards. And as we unlocked new garden areas, new slots, and new upgrades, we really started cooking. Soon, our area went from looking like a newbie to looking like this. Honestly, I thought things were going well until one of my viewers on the live stream said, Games Reborn is already at 2 rebirths. You want to know how Games Reborn gets so quick? He goes over here and he buys this. He just buys it over and over and over again. He's a Roblox developer, so he has like millions and millions and millions of Robux. Since I bought some eggs, why don't we go ahead and why don't we hatch some eggs? Let's see how far we can get with this. It is time to go gambling.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it.
We got 2 growing. There we go. We just got ourselves 2 huge bloom worms. From there, we put down our new pets, finished unlocking all the areas, and worked to complete all the rest of the chests that we needed to do for our rebirth. And while doing that, we also learned this valuable piece of information. Oh, come on! It's so close! Beat it! It didn't beat it.
Someone said that they spawn in the last lane that you purchased, and this was the last lane you purchased. Was the
Yeah, we gotta put our best plants over there. With everything going well, soon we were able to take out our 18 chests. And immediately after, we did our first rebirth. Let's go.
To the tree.
It's time to rebirth. We're gonna get all of this stuff, plus 10 huge luck, plus 20% income. We have a new tier unlock of coins, and we keep the progress with our seeds, upgrade machine, tiers, and pets, but we lose absolutely everything else. And now our thing starts completely over. And that was pretty much it for the live stream. I ended up with a few new huges from the event itself. Sadly though, they came from the event egg. But with the odds being decent at a 1 in 2,000 chance, I liked my chances of getting one of the event huges. And on top of that, as we increase our luck boosts, that number went even further down. A lot of people are hatching. Look at how many people are hatching the water can elephant. There's a lot. Water can elephant, water can elephant, water can. A lot of people are getting lucky with that. Man, why'd I have to go and open my big mouth? What? 6,000? They've already nerfed it. Oh no, that's not good. Anyway, because it's now been a few hours since the last time I talked, people have found out new strats, as at this point, the leaderboard players have now started going crazy with the amount of garden boss kills that they've done. The chest right here is a garden boss chest, which means they have already done thousands and rebirthed a whole bunch of times, and how they've done it is a crazy tactic, and I'm here to show you right now. As you can see, my garden is actually pretty empty at the moment, with one chest here that looks like it's 3.26 million. Will they take it out before it ends? Will they take it out? Oh, come on. No, they didn't. They failed right at the end. But as you can see, it was like at 3.6 million. You're probably thinking, well, it's because you didn't really have a lot of things spawned in. But here is the trick that nobody is telling you about. You see, as you put more pets down, the boss chests actually become stronger and even harder to break. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and put all these down. Fill up the plot like how 95% of the entire player base is doing right now. We'll fill it with the best pets that we absolutely have right now, and we'll use these pets to, well, do the damage that we're trying to do. But as you'll see in about 2 seconds, when the next boss chest spawns in, we now have one that's at 4.75 million, which is quite a bit more than where it was before. And as we let it go and try to finish without doing anything else, we end up failing miserably. That time it wasn't even close. And yeah, so that proves that the more pets there are down on your plots, the harder the boss chests are going to be. And considering they only go down the last little area you upgraded, yeah, the rest of these pets are completely useless and actually end up hurting you. Granted, you'll probably get to the next boss chest a lot quicker, but then you won't be able to beat it at all. And so as you're actually starting out, what you need to do is something different altogether. Because if we're going to be doing rebirths and getting our pets stronger, faster, using the rebirth rewards to give ourselves an income boost, more tier unlocks, and what everybody wants, a higher, huge, and titanic boss luck chance. To get all of those, you are gonna have to break bosses. And well, if you don't have pets strong enough, part one of your problem is definitely gonna be getting rid of all of these pets that you don't actually need. Instead, what you need to do is pick up everything. Gosh, that's mundane. And then you need to put your best pets all in the last row that you upgraded. So if that's this row right here and you haven't upgraded this row yet, put all your best pets on this row. And then when you unlock this final row over here, then you'll move all the best pets from this area over to this area right here. All the best pets will live on this little row. And as the chest spawns, it will of course spawn in over on the last row that you upgraded. And you can see already the chest is so much easier to break than what it was. We went from a 4.75 million down to a 3.3. So we'll let all of our best pets actually battle to break this chest. And then what you want to do after that is put your second best pets in one of each row right here. Because even though they're not going to be battling the chest, what they will battle is the rest of the coins that come flying down the aisles. And that is what you'll need to actually summon the coin boss chests. And as you can see, like, they're all getting broken pretty quickly. Having a whole bunch of pets behind them is gonna just like break the coins maybe a little bit faster, but considering they're getting broken before they even reach this point, I don't actually think we need to worry about it. So we'll let it see. Is it gonna break it? Are these pets are gonna break everything, or are we gonna have to do more? Oh, it's gonna be close, actually. It's gonna be close. We might not do it. We might do it. I don't know. Oh, gosh dang it. We're still not strong enough. And that's okay, because what we can do after that is actually look to see if anything needs to be reinforced. As you know, when you reinforce things, they get stronger. And you can reinforce each one to make sure that they have the absolute best chance of breaking everything that comes their way. And now because we've done that, well, let's just say this chest no longer stands a chance. But if you find yourself still having problems with the chest, despite everything being upgraded all the way to level 10, well, that is where you turn your attention back to trying to upgrade your coins so that you can get better eggs and then ultimately getting better pets. And a way to help make sure you get better coins is, well, working on your garden, unlocking all of these areas, putting down the best seeds you can possibly get, and then just spending time running back and forth over these little buttons to make sure you're collecting them. And from there, it's kind of just a waiting game. Unless, of course, you are a little bit pay to win. Then you can come over here to this exclusive egg and buy yourself a chance at getting some of these crazy pets, like the Paradise Phoenix, or even the Titanic Garden Golem. I am gonna buy this a couple of times, and we are gonna see if I can get anything good from it. And the answer? Oh! We got ourselves another huge. Perfect, because it will end up replacing this guy right here. It is 8,000 strong base without any upgrades, which is double what the max upgrade is for the Phoenix. And when we upgraded this one all the way, it goes from the 8,000 all the way up to 17,000. Oh my gosh, dude. If you could get yourself a bunch of these, or even better, the Titanic, you could really start doing some damage. There's 9 slots here, plus 6 more across, for a total of 15 of the best pets that you're trying trying to get. That's all you need. Bro, honestly, that might actually be the strat, is to take yourself a little trip over to the trade server. We need to buy these guys right here. But if the Bloodworm is doing 8,000 damage, what does the Titanic Garden Golem do? And can we get ourselves a full team of them? This guy actually has 10 of them. 50 million a pop. But oh my gosh, they do 17,000 damage at their base, which is, if we remember, the max what the Bloom Worms do. Oh my gosh, dude, we actually need to get a full team of these. I need 15 of these guys, but I don't want to pay 50 million. Can I find them actually any cheaper? Let's find out. This one's 35 million and he has 36 of them. I could buy all 15 and we can call it a day. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll take our 15 pets that we just got, where we can actually replace every single one of these, reinforce them all, and just like that, every single one of them is maxed, and every single one of them is doing 35,000 damage. Oh my. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about anything anymore. We don't need to worry about getting eggs. We don't need to worry about upgrading to get better eggs. We can now fully focus on what we are all here to do in every single Pet Sim event, and that is working on rebirths so that we can get better, huge, and Titanic luck. The question is, how quickly can we take out a boss now? Oh, here we go. Here we go. 6 million. 6 million. It's going down quick. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Bro, we might not even make it to the part. Oh my. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. This update's pretty much done. Just a waiting game. Montage, baby. And just like that, we are now over halfway through to our next rebirth, and we're sitting at 200 million sunflower coins. And, well, I've kind of noticed a few things. Honestly, the point of all of this is to be able to beat the chest, and we're doing so pretty easily. In fact, we're doing so easily that I'm here to actually amend my previous statement. If you get to a point where your pets are so strong that they're able to beat the chest really quickly, well, that is where you will then need to turn and start trying to add more things in the back of the other rows so that you can actually break coins faster to get the coin bosses to summon quicker. It's kind of like a little bit of a numbers game. If you find yourself able to beat the chest, add in more people and slowly keep increasing as you test out to see how quickly you can take out a chest. If you find yourself able to do it pretty easily still, well, you can add in more of the pets. And from here, it's kind of just rinse and repeat until you do end up having a max garden full of the max pet that you can get. This is insane. Oh my goodness. We could go through and upgrade every single one of these, but you know, I don't think it actually even matters. Because as it is right now, the coins don't even stand a chance. And the ones that do matter are these right here, and every single one of them are already maxed to their absolute most. All that's left to do is to collect on all of our rewards. And as we do so, continue to do more upgrades until everything is maxed and we have officially completed the upgrade machine. From here on out, it's all chests all the time. And with our crazy team, we're blowing through the coins and summoning the coin boss faster than ever. Oh, and yeah, don't worry. We're still able to break that chest in record time. Next stop, 30 bosses beat, which means we can go rebirth again, which should take our hugest chances down quite a bit. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom, it's done, and everything starts again. On the third rebirth, we gotta get 48 bosses so that we can get all this stuff here. So the rest of my time this week is gonna be spent trying to rebirth over and over again so that we can maximize our chances at getting a crazy huge for ourselves. It's crazy how fast you can go ahead and level up once you've rebirthed a couple times. Everything is maxed in the upgrades because I literally can now unlock everything in a matter of about 2 minutes. It's crazy how fast We can do it just at Rebirth 3. I wonder how fast that'll be once we get to about Rebirth 10, Rebirth 20. You'll have to stay tuned for the next video where I actually work to do that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, make sure you check to use these potions because they also help. I wonder if I can get one of the new Huges or maybe even the new Titanic in this Forever Pack. One way to find out. Well, can't win them all. But we did get a huge, and something tells me my luck is about to change. As next video, I hatch 500 of these exclusive eggs. And with the new increased chances, something tells me our luck is about to be going insane. You won't want to miss it, so make sure you have the notifications on. And in the meantime, you can check out this next video for me. Thanks for watching, gamers. PetSim99 just updated and brought part 2 of the Coins vs. Pets event. And with it come new biomes, new huges, and a brand new Titanic Kitsune that I desperately want. It's too bad that the only way to get it is from the Combine-O-Matic machine, where we have to craft a garlic chick, and then we have to get 3 garlic chicks to get a huge turtle. Then we got to get 3 turtles to get a huge broccoli, and then we got to do 3 broccoli to get the Blossom Kitsune.
The pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme is what it is. It says you have to get 600 sunflower gifts to even get 1 garlic chick. Doing a bit of quick math, we soon found out that we needed 16,200 gifts, which sounds like a lot, but with the past events, usually we were able to trade for some of these pets in the trade server, except, oh, it also says it's untradeable. Wait a minute, you can't pay to win this.
Woo!
You can't pay to win. You've actually got to grind. Oh, even the sunflower gifts are untradeable. Oh my, that means, oh boy, oh boy.
Means put your gamer hats
We gotta
on.
all put our gamer hats on. There's no way, like you can pay to win this, but there's no way you can just go to the trade server and get a whole bunch out of it. Honestly, I will take that as a W. That's gonna be interesting. I really want to see how that goes because a lot of people have been really wanting that. So let's just go ahead and start it. Now, I'm no stranger to this event. Over the past week, I painstakingly grinded the event, getting a crazy team of units and maxing out my rebirth in hopes of getting lucky and hatching a huge. I got 1! Oh, man. Anyway, maybe we'll have better luck this week. Preston retired on the farm. He has missions for you to advance to another biome. Where is Preston? Let's see if we can find Preston. Oh, Preston's right here. There he is. Quest to Super Rebirth. All right, so we have to reach Rebirth 6. I've done that. Okay, next. We have to defeat 500 coins in your garden. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. While waiting for some of the coins to break, we used the auto harvest button to collect our crop coins, none of which we used to upgrade our stats to become better, faster. We also got made fun of by the devs.
All the boomer dads out there.
Bro, that ain't me. That ain't me. Can't be me. I ain't no boomer. Just, okay, Adam. Yeah, that part wasn't fun, but they did make up for it when they gave us all a 200x boost for the new diamond egg. I hurried over, turned on some crazy music, and within minutes, this happened. Oh! Oh!
Oh?
Guys, I got one! I actually got one. I actually got one. Granted, some got luckier than others. Look at all these huge people getting the diamond penguin. Dude, there's so many actually. Look at how many of them. Oh, they're gonna nerf this so bad. Oh, wait. Somebody did get a Titanic. I see it. It's going so fast, but this person right here from Belgium got a Titanic diamond. Somebody got a Titanic diamond capybara. Didn't that actually say?
It said it's ultra rare.
Hold on. Didn't that say it was ultra rare? Yeah, ultra rare diamond. Dude, somebody got it in 5 minutes. 1 in 10,000 to get the huge diamond penguin, 1 in 500,000 to get the Titanic diamond penguin, and 1 in 2.5 million to get the diamond capybara. And bro, that one bro got it in like 3 minutes. From there, we finished off the coins, collected our crops, and got ready to super rebirth, during which we wondered how many new biomes we were gonna have to go for. And soon, we got our answer.
The underworld. Woo! I'm ready for the underworld. Let's go.
Bro, what kind of farm are we about to have?
Hades underworld farm.
Oh no, bro. Oh no. Okay, you've maxed out your rebirth in Bio 1, advanced to Bio 2. Your rebirth will set to 0, but all your progression carries over and the garden gets tougher. All right, let's do it. Let's go. New one. Let's do it. Oh my gosh.
It's pink.
It's pink. It's It's pink. We're back to Rebirth 1. Oh boy. All right. And now we start over again. We have to do 6 rebirths in our garden. All right, well, the first things first. Let's put that chinchilla down. Let's put that chinchilla down and let's let it start doing some damage. Look at that little pea shooter. Look at his little pea that he shoots. Look at that. He's like throwing out a seed.
Cute.
It's adorable. Next thing we need to do is we need to start planting things. And I've got so many of these shiny mythic seeds. I think is that the new best one or is there better ones? That's the question. New plasma. Okay. All right. Adam has confirmed there is a new seed. It's the plasma seed for chest crops. I think the only way to get that seed, you might be able to find it in here. It probably is a very rare. It costs 50 million coins. Oh my. We planted the new plasma seeds we got and soon found out exactly how goated they were. 4 million on the large? Good gosh, look at this one. Wait, this is the exact same chest and one is way better than the other one. Are there variants on the same type? That's insane. 4 million on that chest right there. From here, it was a massive sprint to the end of the live stream where we basically just worked on getting better pets, getting more upgrades, and searching for the elusive sunflower gifts. We ended off the stream and that has led us to here. About an hour later after the stream had ended, and basically everything looks the same except for the fact that I got 1.46 trillion sunflower coins, which means now we can go over here and literally max out everything again. That's right, in just a matter of a few hours, the upgrade machine is done, and the rest of the coins that we have, well, we can actually turn our attention back to trying to get as many of these best pets as we have. But before I do that, there is one other thing I want to show you, and that is over here at the combine machine, where, yeah, that's right, we gotta create huge Titanics. That part sucks. But what doesn't suck is the fact that they have lowered it. It was 600 gifts, now it's 300, which means people are able to finally start getting chicks. And if we look at it, 496 of them exist right now, and that will then lead to more turtles and a broccoli dino, which somehow or another one exists. I don't actually know how that's possible considering the crafting time for these are literally 4 hours and the update's only been out for 5. That means somebody somewhere got 2,700 of these sunflower gifts in their inventory already, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how they did it because it doesn't look like you can actually get sunflower gifts in any way whatsoever except for trying to break coins in chests. So either they got crazy lucky or that is just a bug. But it is nice to see that people are getting the huge garlic chicks now. I need 300 to get one myself, and right now I have 132. Honestly, not bad. And you know what? It's gonna get better once we go ahead and do our next rebirth, which we can actually do right now. But one thing you never want to do is rebirth with leaving a whole bunch of coins on the table. So if you got the coins, spend them either in the upgrade machine, in the merchant area, or in the pet area. All right, let's get the rest of these done, see what we get, and then we can do our rebirths. And just like that, we're out. Did not get ourselves a Wisteria at all. But we did get ourselves a couple of Core Minotaur and a whole bunch of Blossom Kitsunes. That's gonna come in handy for when we actually start to do some fusing. I did get one. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize I got one. I got lucky and did get exactly one. It does 19 million base damage, which is way better than anything I have else on here. I guess what we're ready to do now is go ahead and do our next rebirth. After all, we're gonna have to do 6 if we're going to get to the next area. So really, it's all just a setup again. We'll throw down our best pet. It will immediately take out everything with ease. We can already, just with that one thing, go ahead and unlock basically all of these. That's crazy, actually. All right, well, I know what to do from here. You just fill out this little area, make sure every lane gets a pet. That way, no matter what lane coins spawn on, well, you're gonna have the pets to break them. We'll get everything unlocked, make sure our auto upgrades are on, so that when we click on the pets, they should all already be maxed. From here, it's kind of just a waiting game. Now that we've maxed out all of our upgrades, we don't really need a lot of coins for anything except for getting better pets. And the pets that we don't get better, well, we can have something to do with them as we can fuse all of them into the best pets that we do have. So I guess at this point, if I really just want coins for the better pets, we really can just throw down our plasma seeds or whatever the best seeds we can get and kind of just hope for the best. All right, we've planted everything in all the slots. Looks like we're getting a couple of good things and also a couple of bad things. But no matter, because they are starting to grow. With our auto harvest, we'll get the coins that we need and we'll be able to use those coins to do more hatching. And because we've already proven that we don't really need to get a full garden full of pets to break everything with ease, well, we can actually put a limit. Anything under these pets here, which in this case is the zebra, we can actually fuse. In fact, considering I have 198 kitsunes, I don't think I want to be using the zebras at all. And so what that means is basically if it's not a kitsune or a minotaur or a wisteria, well, we can use them for fusing. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Is we click on the wisteria wyvern, now we just throw all of these pets in it, leveling it up to a level 51 pet. And when we do that with literally everything else, all the pets that we now have left are all level 50 and above. The only thing that's not is this right here. I've got 14,000 of these, and I basically have just been feeding them all of my new massive pets, making them level up a little bit further. This is what that team looks like, and as you can see, we're able to take out literally everything with ease. Even the boss chest doesn't stand a chance, as it is gone as quickly as it spawns in. These pets are all that we need to finish out Rebirth 3. All we need to do is kind of just sit here and wait. And because we have our auto harvest crops on, we'll gain coins from here, we'll gain coins from here, and right before we rebirth, we'll be able to get some more awesome pets so that we can use to level up these guys even further. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next hour, but for you guys, oh, look at that, we're done. All right, spit the coins, got the pets. We are now ready for the next rebirth, where we'll get faster income, better huge chances, and one step closer to the next biome. And from here, just like all the other times, we place down our first pet, watch it literally beat everything in a matter of seconds. We now have enough to already unlock absolutely everything, and we will set up shop and go again. We're now about 5 rows deep of a whole bunch of corn minotaurs, completely making all of our kitsunes obsolete. And as you can see, they're slowly getting maxed out. I think we have pretty much all that we're gonna need for our pet side of things. The only thing we can do now is wait. For there was the waiting game. While I waited for the chest to go up, I slowly hatched eggs, and soon to match the amount of huges I hatched last week. No, I can't believe it. I actually got one. I can't believe we got ourselves a huge leek lizard. Not bad at all. What else is crazy is like within 10 minutes, we already have enough to where we can actually do another rebirth. Bro, it is actually starting to fly by. Before I do that, I actually want to see if there's a way I can actually max out these again. After all, since we go ahead and lose all of our tokens every time that we rebirth, we might as well make sure that this stays max before we just lose the tokens anyway. I also am gonna do a quick last little check. Nope, didn't get any more plasma seeds. We're definitely gonna lose these guys whenever we rebirth, but it shouldn't honestly matter. Here we go. We gotta do it anyway. Rebirth 4 is done. Now we are working towards Rebirth 5. And here's what we're gonna do a little bit different this time. I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn off the auto upgrade units. And the reason I do that is because, well, I want to be able to unlock all the areas really quickly. And if we have the auto upgrade units on, it'll actually take all of our coins before we're able to do it. So I'm gonna place one, unlock all the plots, then turn it on, then place down, going 5 deep again, and then we'll just work to actually upgrade all of these pets again. And from here, we start again. What do you mean we're done? Oh, look at that, we are! Man, this thing's flying by. And just like that, we have reached the underworld. That's right. Everything is done. The final biome. In fact, looking at Preston, the garden missions are complete, which means when I go to bro, oh, wait, I can do stuff still. Oh, man, I gotta get 6 reruns here. Bro, are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. All right, well, I guess the first things first is we should get rid of all of these. Just take them out real quick. It'll just one shot. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Should be able to unlock this. It's definitely gotten a lot easier to do all of these. I mean, we essentially knocked these out in like no time flat now. We've also got quite a team built up as well. We are rocking. And I know that we've reached the final biome. We've gone through the 3 new ones, and this is definitely the last one. And so from here, it's kind of all about doing the last little rebirth to get the most luck possible for all the hugest Titanics and Gargantuans. So I am basically gonna still try to go through and do as much as these as possible. I'm not really gonna worry about all the plants yet, although I could, because while just sitting here in game, if we actually look at all these, I have 44 plasma seeds literally just by drops alone and nothing else. I've only seen the plasma drop one time in the merchant. I haven't bought anything new, which means, yeah, definitely you are able to get the plasma seeds just by drops of the coins. Anyway, this is kind of where we are on things. I still this whole time have not needed to fill out my entire garden plot area, as coins are still getting destroyed the moment that they're spawned in. Even the big chests don't really stand a chance. Despite it being literally worth billions, we are able to take it out before it even reaches the halfway mark. Not bad at all. So this video, we hacked 2 new huges just by our luck, and we now have gotten enough sunflower gifts that we can go through and buy this once, twice, 3 times. One of them actually ended up being a golden. Wait, is that bad or good? I don't actually know. Hold on. We got 3 of these turtles. If I do this, okay, I can still do it. There we go. We almost have been able to craft our first turtle. We just gotta basically do that about 3 more times to get one of these. And now 4 more times. They've added more to get one of these. So we have to do this 12 more times to even have a chance at the Titanic Blossom Kitsune. And there's only 5,000 available, which means we definitely need to get on the ball. I'll be doing this, and you can check out this next video for me while you're also doing yours. Hopefully you found this video helpful. I gotta say, I do actually kind of like this event. It is very grindy, but it's simple. And sometimes simple is what we need. I'd love to know your thoughts on the update. How many huges or Titanics have you got? Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Check out my new shoulder pet, Jimothy the Raccoon, down in the pinned comments below. And 1 trillion gems. That is what this signed pet costs. And like this booth, many others are doing the same thing. But today, I'm going to take a new account in PetSim99 and try to get a full team of them. Failing means I have to give away my signed Titanic Big Mascot. And with 2 hours left, this was me. Why is every booth that I come across with signatures have things worth $1 trillion? This is ridiculous. The time starts now. Now, admittedly, I have never really set out to get a whole bunch of signed pets for 2 reasons. 1, I myself actually hate signing pets. It's such a mundane process of trading back and forth. And 9 times out of 10, once I actually sign the pet, 2 days later, I'll find somebody else had bought it because they were just getting my signature so that they could sell it for a quick profit. Which leads me to my second point, that being that 9 times out of 10, the people who actually sell signed pets usually do it at a massive premium. Somebody needs to tell this guy that this chicken putty signed shiny Titanic Inferno cat that's only worth 26 billion is not indeed worth 200 billion. That is probably the worst signature to even have these days in PetSim99 because it is literally everywhere. Like I myself, who could literally sign every pet I have in my inventory, I think I have more chicken putty signed items than I do actually have Night Fox signed items. Which brings me to my one only rule this video. I can only have 1 signed Night Fox pet and 1 signed chicken putty pet on my team. Everybody else I can have more than once, but those 2 are limited to only 1. I've gone through my inventory and currently I have 7. I told told you I didn't do it very much. And so now all we need to do is trading all of these signed pets to this brand new account that I made. Sign my boy. Yes, it's a play on words from the Sigma Boy Italian brain rot. Yes, I found it funny. Like the video, so it'll make me feel better. Either way, we'll give him the 7 pets and my 293 billion diamonds, and we will get started. We just gotta switch over to that account real quick. All right, now that I am a junk bot, it's time that we go into the trade server and start our journey. And here we are in our first trade server. Now, how this is gonna work is we're basically just gonna have to walk up to every single booth and kind of just check for things that are signed. The trading terminal is nice and it is to have. One thing that it doesn't actually account for is the signatures of certain people. I can't type my name. I can't just put signed. So if I'm gonna find signed pets, well, we're just gonna have to happen upon them. And once we do, one of 2 things is gonna have to happen. Either we buy it and accept the probable inflated price that it is, or we walk away and risk not ever seeing that signature again. There are so many signatures out there, but some are definitely worth more than others. Like Chicken Putty here is worth literally $1 million. The demand is a 1 out of 10. Ain't nobody want that signature. But if we could find ourselves a Preston signature being a 10 out of 10, that would be literally the holy grail signed pet you could get. Literally a huge signed Preston pet is worth 70 billion over what the actual price of the pet is. I just think it's funny that it only is huges because literally he stopped signing pets once Titanics came out. The real question is Chicken Putty is a 1 and Preston is a 10, where do I fall on the range? Let's see, let's just do a quick Night Fox search, and I'm a 7. A huge value will add you 1 billion gems to your pet's worth. It makes me wonder if I'm actually gonna see anybody selling one of my signed pets. With that, let's just start looking. I found one. Never mind, it didn't take long. But it's a huge rainbow safari dog worth 9 billion regular, but with Haze Match signature, they're selling it for 40. Okay, bro. Oh, this is gonna be an ungodly expensive video for absolutely no reason. But we do need to be smart. I just don't think I want to waste literally 1/8 of my gems on a huge pet that's not even worth it. So I think we'll move on. I already have a pet signed by Phase Mesh anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. Oh, and here's our second signature, but it's by Chicken Putty, so we can't actually use it even if we wanted to. Bro, this guy's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pets by Chicken Putty alone. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's also got a Titanic rainbow origami crane. If that was signed, I would have definitely taken that. But it's not, so we're gonna have to move on. We need to be a little bit strategic about this. After all, even if we do find a good deal, the other problem is when I'm approached to sign pets, I usually have to sign the person's best pet that they have in their inventory, which means that most of the signed pets out there are usually going to be Titanics or Gargantuans, and both of which can get very expensive very quickly. So like, I just need to find really cheap things that aren't signed by Chicken Putty to buy and put on my team. But like, I'm just not finding anybody. Everybody literally has Chicken Putty over and over again. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, something tells me this is gonna be the start of a very long video. For me, at least. For you, you get to have a fun little montage. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, I have been searching forever and I finally found one. What's a Chicken Putty? So many booths have pets with Chicken Putty signed pets in them. Bro is single-handedly ruining signing for everyone. But I have found another person that I actually don't have. It's from Aussie the YouTuber, and it's worth 5.13 billion gems. But this person isn't selling it at an increased price. This signature actually made it cheaper because this one's only 5 billion. And while we mainly need huges so that we can ensure that we have enough gems to fill up our team, I'll take a pet that's actually cheaper than what it's actually worth. I feel like I kind of got a deal. That is, as long as also the YouTuber didn't get canceled for doing something bad. But I'm not really seeing anything. Cool. Maybe this server will have some other good stuff. Stuff besides Chicken Putty. Oh my god. Well, back to the montage. here's another one that is a huge and not a Titanic. And it's signed by somebody that I don't have, but oh, it had to be this pet. Oh man, it's worth 4.2 billion normally. And this guy has raised it to 5 billion at an 800 million profit. Oh, I don't want to do this because it's a huge pet for 5 billion, but it's like one of my favorite huges ever in Pet Simulator. It looks so cool. All right, I'm gonna do it. Nobody flame me in the comments, but gosh, we can only do this once. We cannot keep coming across pets that are so ungodly expensive for no reason. We came across another one that was so ungodly expensive for no reason. This one is a huge Veil horse by Coder Mitchell. While Chicken Putty likes to sign everything, Coder Mitchell does not. And I haven't seen this sign very often. The problem is it's on a huge Veil horse that's normally worth 25 million, and this guy wants $1 billion for it. His signature is so rare that it doesn't even have a demand or any kind of value on it. This is one of those instances where if I leave it and can't find another one, I'm not going to be able to come back. Do I get it or do I move on? I probably would get it if it wasn't a pea pet. But the fact that it's gold means I'm going to skip it and we're going to move on. Hopefully we find another one really soon. Okay, this guy has some insane pets for sale. He's got a 95 billion Titanic Arcane Pyro that's a shiny, signed by Expels, usually selling for 41 billion, but this guy's got it selling for 95 billion. That in itself is insane. But what's even crazier is his Expels signed Titanic Origami Crane that's a rainbow shiny, and only 2 exist in the world. And it just so happens that the 2 are right here in front of me. Some of them are being sold for 600 billion. Yo, talk about owning the monopoly. This is getting out of hand. We need to back it up just a little bit. I also saw this one, which is a Titanic Gingerbread Angelus worth 6.98, selling for 7.1. That's a lot easier pill to swallow. So we'll go ahead and get it, and we'll add it to our collection. But that's not all we're adding to our collection. We're also adding this golden huge Hellrock, signed by the creator of Skibidi Toilet Tower Defense. Bro, Telanthric is a name I haven't heard in a hot minute. This guy's also selling a Love Lamb that's signed by Coder Mitchell for $525. I know it's golden, but it's a lot cheaper than the billion that we saw earlier. We also are getting a huge rainbow signed cupcake from PH Mittens, normally worth 2.2. This one we're actually getting as a deal, which now brings our total to 15. And honestly, we're not doing too bad. We still got 268 billion gems, but oh my gosh, when I tell you, I almost lost all of my gems just by reading this thing right here wrong. I hovered over the pet just like this, and I saw that it was signed by somebody I didn't have. I thought, hey, this is a huge Hellrock worth 225 million gems. That's not a bad price to pay. And then I clicked on it and clicked this, and luckily this popped up to confirm the purchase. Because if I would have clicked yes, I would have lost 225 billion gems on this one pet right here. Talk about a bad deal. And right next to it is this one from Micro Guardian on a pet that's worth 143 million, and he wants 3 billion for it. And while that's not near as bad of a loss, I know Micro Guardian has signed a lot more pets than just this one, so I'm sure we could find something somewhere else. But I will say that it is actually getting a little more difficult to try to find stuff. Like, we are seeing a couple things, like this huge bee here that's signed by SD Mittens. Bro, in fact, like, all this dude's pets are signed by SD Mittens. Honestly, I could buy the whole thing. I won't, but I could. We'll just get one of each pet and we'll move on. So basically not much else. I did see this huge ice cream cone. It's worth 1 billion. This guy wants 1.5. It's a golden, but it was a clan battle pet, so there's not much of them. Okay, I'll buy it. Why not? You caught me in a mood. Oh my gosh, I could have held out and got a Coder Mitchell signed pet for literally 80 million. You know what? I'm gonna cop it. Mainly because 90% of the booths I'm coming across either have nothing, have Chicken Putty signed pets, or have just straight up scams. What the heck? Like you tell her, hey dude, where's the food for 1 trillion? Dynanuke, 1 trillion. 1 trillion, 1 trillion, 1 trillion. This guy has so many, he has a koi list for 1 trillion. Oh my gosh, Bunny. Am I in this? Twin? No, I'm not in this, luckily. All right, cool. Even D field for a regular is literally worth 1 trillion. Oh my gosh, this dude has a whole bunch of 1 trillion signed pets. But honestly, I shouldn't have expected anything more, as it's currently 3:01 a.m. in Night Fox Land, which means it's time for the scammers to come out and play. All right, you know what? I think we should probably use this as our cue that we should go to bed and try again in the morning. Good night, gamers. I'll see you then. The next morning started out with a bang as we started finding pets left and right. I even stumbled across a sign I didn't think I would find this video. Oh my. I can't believe that I actually found a Russo Talk signed pet. It's not worth whatever this is completely, but the fact that we actually found it is insane. If you don't know, Russo is one of those few YouTubers who absolutely refuses to sign basically any pets whatsoever because he doesn't want his name to become basically like Chicken Buddy, where his signature is essentially worthless. And so now, by not signing anything, it's definitely one of the more sought after signatures. It even raises huge values to 2 billion, which I guess explains why this one is worth 2.2 billion. All right, you know what? Just because I know I'm never gonna see another signature like it, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. Oh no. I'm actually surprised this is the first time I've seen this thing right here. Yeah, I'm aware of what I'm about to do. Doesn't mean it hurts less. But Russo's wasn't the only person that I found. I also found my friend Woozlo, albeit not exactly a sign, so it doesn't count because it's not his official signature, but I find it hilarious that it's on that pet specifically. Actually, that gives me an idea. I'm about to have my weekly meeting with Woozlo. Maybe I could get him to sign a pet for me.
Just like everyone else, asking for my signature, never asking why I like this bush.
Woozlo, the faster you sign this pet, the faster you can go back to admiring the bush.
Okay, the thing is, I have that many more signatures. I only have 1,000 signatures left.
Woozlo, sign my pet now.
Fine, trade me. Jeez. Oh, that's a nice pet. Thank you.
Woozlo, I swear if you scam me.
You want a signed poop pet, Sigma Boy? Oh, he does. Look, he's happy.
No, don't give it to him. Woozlo. Woozlo, did you give him the pet?
I don't know.
Well, that's fine because I'm actually signed my boy.
Wait, Sigma Boy's you?
Yeah, you just actually saved me from having to trade it to him. Thanks, Woos.
No, wait. I'm gonna go back to looking at the bush.
After leaving Woozlo, it was back to the grind. Bro, this guy's got a jackpot. Every single one of these are completely different signed pets, including a Vegito signed pet. Oh my. Bro, I'm just gonna buy this whole dude's inventory right here. Where has this guy been the whole time? Every single one of these are completely different. And they're also definitely more expensive, but they're not so crazy expensive that I don't want to buy any of it. There we go. All that's left is the chicken putty that I can't do and an expels, that of which is on one of the more expensive pets. I will say that this has kind of been an eye-opening experience because I do also see how some of these partners are using their signed pets, like expels here. Usually you only see expel's signature on things that are pretty crazy, like this golden, shiny, huge Imprian Agony. Almost like if it's not 2 different variants of that pet, he won't sign it at all. But honestly, the expels thing kind of makes sense. As if you didn't know, expels is one of the people who run the Cosmic Values website. You know, the trading website that now has been integrated into Pet Simulator 99 and can show you extra values of pets so that you know the pet is not artificially inflated. Like this huge Sapphire Phoenix that's going for 610, but the Cosmic Values actually has this a little higher at 635. Granted, it's not worth the 725 this guy's selling it for, but it does look like a higher sought after item as it's a 7 out of 10. Oh my gosh, I found it of mine. This guy has a huge orca. It's worth 245 million, bro, selling it for $1 trillion. Yo, don't buy this, but I feel honored. Oh my gosh, what else has he got? He's got a lot, actually. None of them are really good deals at all. Everything that's signed is like insane. Yeah, I think we'll skip. Anyway, this morning has already been insanely successful. So much so that if we go to our items and look at this signed box, we can see that we now have 63 signed pets, and there's a lot of good ones in here. That means we're over halfway there, but there is one major problem. We still got 36 more signed pets that we have to find, and we are now dipping under the 100 billion gem mark, which means I have to start being very strategic on what pets I actually buy, because if I run out of gems, there are no more gems that I can spend, meaning I will have failed this challenge, and that Titanic signed big mascot will be going to a new home. So like, maybe I should hold off on getting the Titanics. However, I will get this one right here, because this guy also is one of those people that for whatever reason only signs crazy pets. I don't even know who sub to JBot TV is. Oh, it's this guy. Wait, he apparently hasn't uploaded in like 2 years. Well, that doesn't make sense because this is not 2 years old. All right, whatever. Bro's still out there signing pet. The guy left. The guy left. Probably all as well anyway. I need to save my gems. Literally the next server I opt into, I found the guy again. All right, I'm gonna consider that fate. There we go, and just like that, that's definitely the last Titanic for a while. All right, gamers, time to lock in. Actually, no, I don't want brain rot. Man, weirdly, today's recording has been so fun. Chaotic, and probably going to take a fat L at the end of this, which we will find out, by the way, how much I've lost. But very fun indeed, because pretty much every server is like a new opportunity. I have no idea what I'm searching for, as I'm just having to stumble across literally every pet. It kind of reminds me of the old Pet Simulator days before the trading terminal existed, when you would just hop in a random trade server and then whatever was there is basically whatever you had to choose from. But we have done it. We've scoured so many servers over the past 24 hours, and we are now up to 90 pets, which means we have 9 left to go with only about 35 billion gems left. And I gotta admit, it's getting a little hard, mainly because at this point we've made this entire process very streamlined. To make sure I don't keep hitting the same servers over and over and over again, basically what I'm doing is I downloaded a Roblox extension that allows me to see servers and subplaces. Those subplaces I could then go to, say, a trading plaza or the pro trading plaza, and then once I click the pro trading plaza, then I can just click the servers, go down, exclude the full servers from the list, and then literally just hit each server one by one to make sure I'm hitting every server that exists, which then gives me every opportunity at a pet that exists. It's getting to that point where I've now cycled through servers twice, 3 times even, and I keep seeing the same pets over and over again, most of which are pets that are very expensive and would effectively kill the rest of this challenge. Like this one right here, I could totally buy this if I absolutely wanted to. It's worth 32 billion. They're selling it for 31, so it's kind of a profit, but that legit only leaves me with about 3 billion gems to get 8 more pets. And gosh, dude, that's such a gamble. We'll remember this pet just in case, but for now, I'm gonna keep looking. I'll try to keep everything else as absolutely cheap as possible. Like I would do this one right here, but I already have about 3 or 4 Linty pets, and I don't want to just continue getting the same creator over and over again. We do need to have some sense of variety still, but yeah, this isn't gonna be it. Oh, wait, this person just popped up. He's got nothing. But this person does have this. We can get this one. We can get this one. And just like that, we need 7 more. Let's lock in, gamers. Let's finish this thing out strong. And just like that, it is done. And because he waited so long, it's actually cheaper. It's worth 32 and I got it for 30.7. I will take a win at the very end. And once we add these two guys into this box, you will see this box now has 99 of 100 pets worth 1.79 trillion gems. And while that itself sounds amazing, we have to remember that this account started out with 7 of my own pets. So we have to take that out and then we can see how much this inventory is worth. Couple that with how much money we've spent, which in this case was 293 billion. We'll compare it once we take the original pets out, and what's left in the box is how much money my inventory is worth, which in this case is 264 billion. Oh, dude, we actually didn't do as bad as I thought. Sure, we lost about 30 billion gems in the process, but we got a fun video out of it. Now, there's only 2 things left to do. One, we gotta see all 99 of them together in one team. Oh my gosh, dude, look at how crazy this is. Every single pet has some kind of signature on it. From Micro Guardian to Coder Mitchell to Stewie, Grumpy Gravy, Russo Talks, Koi List, and even Digito. So many different signs. Oh my gosh, I actually love this. At the front, we have Woozlo. There it is. The full team right there in all of its glory. My question to you is, which one of these signatures is your favorite? There's definitely a lot to choose from, that's for sure. Even in the back, we got my signature, Chicken Putty's signature, and even Linty's here. Dude, I love this. So many cool, unique pets. And the coolest part about all this is, at the beginning of this video, I had no idea what this team was gonna look like because I couldn't control the type of signs that were on which pets. All I could control was whether or not I was going to buy them. And speaking of buying them, well, that leads me to number 2 of the list of things that we had left to do this video. You see, I wasted literally all of my gems, but I have some more videos that I need to make. And so every pet that you see here, minus a few, I am going to be selling. And we're not going to sell them at an astronomical price. We're going to be selling them at what they are actually worth. So if you see your favorite pet that you want that's actually signed by one of your favorite people, well, you can buy it right now. As for the next 2 weeks, my seller account here, Night Fox Seller, will be in the trade servers selling mostly all of these pets. And you can find him right now as he is sitting in any trade server with joins completely on. Everything's selling at its list price, and you gotta be quick because people are buying them left and right, and once they're gone for good. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching this video. If you're new and you haven't hit that subscribe button, now is your chance to do so. And after you do that, well, you can check out these next videos for me. Thanks for watching, gamers. I'll see you later. There's a new Gargantuan Kitsune that released in the newest Pet Sim 99 update, and to get it, you have to complete the Tap Heroes event by grinding 120 levels to break a chest that could contain a free Gargantuan pet. So today, I'm going to be grinding for 50 hours straight in hopes of getting one myself. To do so, I'm going to have to rebirth as many times as I can so that I can give myself the max amount of luck boost. It won't be quick, it won't be easy, unless of course I just buy it in the trade server because it's right there. It's right there. Oh my gosh, only 9 exist in the world. And the first one that I've seen in the trading plaza is 250 billion. And wouldn't you know it, I have 251 billion. I could just buy this pet and call it a day, and we won't even need to do this video. But gosh, dude, that's so expensive. Just for references, the last event free-to-play Gargantuan pet that you could get, the Gargantuan Soccer Ball Trophy Angelus, well, it goes for a little over 100 billion gems. Granted, now it's gonna start rising that the event's over with, and the 142 that exists is basically the final number that you can get. But just see the point. Right now, this pet right here is the only one being sold, and it's so expensive. When everybody everybody found out that this event right here was gonna release another gargantuan kitsune, I started being flooded with notifications on people telling me that this pet was going to exist. Because if you didn't know, I'm a little bit of a sucker for foxes and kitsunes. It's literally in my name. And this pet, I definitely need collection, and he lowered it to 200 billion just so that I would try to buy it. I've actually never seen that before. Honestly, if that's all I have to do is just stay in a trade server for a minute and yap, I could probably get things a lot cheaper. But no, the only thing better than getting it cheaper is getting it for free. And we can do so by grinding to and beating the level 120 chess boss. And so as much as I want to spend for that, I think we're gonna go ahead and leave. And I am starting right now on a journey to try to get one. And the first thing that we need to do is need to get all the way to level 120. Right now we're at level 17. We're at Rebirth 1, both of which we got to from the last live stream that we actually did, where we learned how to play and beat the update. Oh, I'm so cooked. There's no way. There's no way. Hold on. Let's put a chest breaker. Mega chest breaker. Did that help? Oh, it did. It did. Whoever told me that the chest breaker was not good, you guys were trolling. Look how good that was. That was nothing. All right, that's the last time I listened to any of you. The too long didn't read version of this is basically you want to grind as far as you can, as fast as you can, breaking all the levels to move further along in history, collecting coins and tokens along the way so that you can hatch pets to upgrade your damage per second and your tap damage. And then when you find it's still not good enough, that's when you go to the upgrade machine and start upgrading things. And what I like to do is this for the first go around. The first time you're competing in this event, you want to upgrade your eggs and upgrade the amount of coins that you get, because you're going to need as many coins as possible to be able to afford these eggs. And you want to upgrade the eggs so that you can start getting better pets. But here's the thing. As you defeat levels and move on, you will eventually get to the level 120 mark, and then you will rebirth. Once you rebirth, you lose all your coins and all your tokens, and all of your upgrades reset. But in its place, you will get more egg luck. And the more times you rebirth, the more egg luck you'll get. And so after you've done this a couple of times and you find that your pets are still just incredibly OP, well, that's when you can actually start turning your attention and doing higher pet damage and higher tap damage. Doing that will allow you to progress through all these levels even faster. And because I already pretty much have an OP team, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Just like that, we have made it to level 60 and blew by it, and now we're at 61. That's right. We are now Squidward on a chair. All without having to do any upgrades whatsoever. Honestly, I kind of want to see if we can make it all the way to 120 without actually having to do anything. Just how OP is this? I mean, at the rate it's going right now, could we go faster? Yeah, probably, but like, do we need to? I don't think so. I mean, every level is literally being beaten in about 2 seconds. And if we did any more upgrades, we could maybe do a little bit better and go a little bit faster, but even doing all of those upgrades there, it's just not really saving much time. We're talking about maybe 15 to 20 seconds tops throughout the entire realm of beating these levels. Now, obviously, when you're sitting in front of the game, going through in about every 25 levels, going back and doing upgrades is probably the best way to do things. But, like, ain't nobody got time to just sit here forever. And if I'm going to be in-game doing this for 24 hours straight, we're going to have to find some kind of automation. And the automation could just be sitting here letting it do its thing, but I want to see if there's something maybe we can do a little bit faster. All right, so we've made it all the way to the end. So I think what I need to do is a couple of things. First, we probably need to set up a tiny task. This is what it basically basically it will look like I've got the tiny task and the auto clicker set up. Both are running on this thing right here. For the next 24 hours, it's gonna be basically sitting in game, not moving or doing anything except for at the level 60 mark, where it'll then go to the main area, do some upgrades before coming back and then just sitting again. At the 120, it sits there for 5 minutes and then it does a rebirth. Just in case, in the next 24 hours, one of the chests I break at the very end for the 5 minutes actually yields me the gargantuan that I'm looking for. I'm not gonna hold my breath. What I'm more looking forward to is to see how many rebirths we actually have at the end of it. As you can see, we're now at rebirth number 3. We're gonna let it go for 24 hours. Tomorrow is actually my son's birthday, so I'm gonna spend some time with him away from the computer, away from all of this madness that I have going on in my office right now. It's basically almost 3 a.m. and your boy needs some sleep. So I'm gonna let everything happen, and I'll see you gamers in about 24 hours. Let's go. And here we are 24 hours later, and as you can see, we are all the way up to rebirth number 43. We have done a lot in the past 24 hours, and I've learned a lot of things. For one, it turns out that at the very beginning, I could pretty much go from level 0 all the way to level 100 in about 30 minutes, which means you could do 2 rebirths in an hour. And for all those mathematicians out there, you would know that at 2 an hour times 24 hours, we should be somewhere around the 48 rebirth area. And we're not, we're at 43. And the reason behind it is this is actually pretty hard to automate. I've seen a lot of people actually talking in the Discords about it, online about it, and everyone seems to be having issues because you really can't just sit in the tapping area and let it kind of just go from 0 all the way to 120. At some point during all of it, you're gonna need to leave this area here, go all the way back to the beginning area, go to the tap heroes, and then max out your tap damage and your pet damage before going all the way back to the end and then finally being able to beat this chest. Because as you very well probably know, you only get a certain time limit to beat this chest, and if you don't, it just kind of resets over and over again. And if you don't have things powerful enough, you'll get to that point and you'll just basically go on and on forever without really getting anything. On top of that, the other thing that I had happen, and the reason that I am indeed not at rebirth 48, is because around the level 22 to 25 rebirth mark, I noticed that I just didn't have the powerful pets that I needed. And so what I did is I got all the way to 120, then came back here and maxed out both the coin bonus and the egg bonus, and then I just sat in the final area. And while my pets broke the final chest, I sat right here and hatched eggs for 6 hours straight. And now I have a tap damage that's so astronomically big that I don't even know what number it is anymore. Needless to say, we've been rocking. And you might be one of those people who think, well, why do I have to rebirth at all? Why can't I just sit at the final chest? I mean, after all, the final chest is where you get not only the gargantuan, but the titanic and huge pets. Yeah, I didn't realize you could get the titanic and huges from the final chest. I want to do those rebirths because, as we talked about earlier, rebirths give you more luck. And somebody recently figured out the odds that if you get to 5 rebirths, you have a 1 in a million chance of getting a gargantuan. 10, that goes down to a 1 in 500,000. 15, that goes down to a 1 in 333,000. And then a rebirth 20 goes to a 1 in 250,000. And considering I am now at a rebirth 43, I like my chances. Apparently the game doesn't though, because it doesn't like it enough for me to actually have hatched not even a Garg or a Titanic or even a huge so far in this event, which basically just means that we're gonna have to keep rebirthing and keep grinding. Is there a point where we will get max luck and rebirthing further won't be worth it anymore? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see to find out. The only small thing I'm worried about is what this guy said above this tweet where he was like, I'm sensing a big nerf. And yeah, it's no secret. Pet sim devs like to give all the big luck atoms at the beginning of the week. And then when they see that more Gargs are being hatched than they really want to, they start nerfing the chances throughout the end of the week. And considering at the moment, just 2 days into the update, we now have 125 existing. Yeah, there's definitely a nerf coming and I gotta get one of these before that happens. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna again let this play out throughout the night. After all, it is currently almost 3 a.m. in Night Fox Land, and I want to make sure that I can grind throughout the night, and so I am gonna show you exactly how I actually set this up to where I can do auto rebirths over and over again without having to worry about anything. And it's actually low-key genius because I scratched my head about this so long. I tried to set up a tiny task where around like level 100, I would go back to this area, try to do this where I do all the upgrades and then go back to the area again. But as we know, with each rebirth getting harder and harder and harder, it makes it really hard to time the certain points that you're supposed to do certain things. To make it worse, every 20 levels, the whole landscape changes, including the area that you need to leave. And just like that, your tiny task is broken. But the trick is, when you go into this main area, stop off over at the Tap Heroes upgrade area to get the UI on the screen. But don't do anything with it. Instead of closing out, walk yourself into the area where you and the pets are battling all the areas to progress. And now just make sure you turn on your auto farm, your auto tap, and your auto advance where you can do auto rebirths. And then from here, you can set up your tiny task. Record yourself clicking the tap damage, then the okay, then the pet damage, then the okay, and then you stop the recording, and from there you just start the tiny task. And what that will do for you is it will click on every item over and over and over again. And most of the time, you'll click it and it'll say you don't have enough tap tokens. But sometimes, as soon as you get enough tokens, it will actually upgrade the thing you're trying to upgrade. All the way to the point where you can actually get max on the tap damage and the pet damage. And when that happens, well, you'll be fully prepared and ready to hit that last chest in 120. And because you have the automatic rebirth on, you'll rebirth and continue doing the same thing over and over. This is basically what I'm doing. Leaving this done overnight, we will go from Rebirth 44 all the way to Rebirth 75. And as you can see, I think we're finally to a point where I would basically have to stop doing the rebirths and start hatching pets again because my pets are nowhere near as strong enough to actually beat this last chest. I could do that, but I think instead I want to see exactly how many guards, how many huges, how many titanics I can get with a 75 rebirth. Not to mention I gotta get this video out before the next update comes out, and so I think from here we're gonna stop, and for the next 24 hours I am just gonna hold and break this last chest. And to make sure I'm able to do that, well, I'll go ahead and empower some of my enchants as well as put on some tap damage boosters, and that should allow us to start breaking the chest with ease. So I'm gonna do that for the next 24 hours. We'll see what we get. And for the next 24 hours, I did just that. Hundreds of chests were broken and many rewards were obtained. But the final question that everybody wants to know is, did I indeed get the gargantuan? Oh, wait, what's this? What's this? What's this? Ah! Oh my gosh, I can't actually believe I got it. Look at how cool this is. You can see the little pads on the tail, the armor. Oh my gosh. This is probably one of my favorite pets in this game. I can't believe that I actually got it. And I can't believe you actually think I got it legit. All right, fine. It's time to come clean. 75 rebirths, 50 hours of grinding, being nonstop in game for 4 days straight. And what I have to show for it.
No milk, no cereal, no friend, no money, no job, no confidence, no social life, no car, no food, no goals, no future.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's right. I didn't get a huge. I didn't get a Titanic. I didn't get a gargantuan. How I got this gargantuan? Well, what I actually did is I basically just went to this little thing right here, clicked this little button right here, and then this button right here, which then took me to this server right here. There's three gargantuan kitsunes, and they're all really bad deals. And because they're really bad deals, I didn't actually choose that one. I instead clicked this button right here, then click this button right here, and tried to— Are you kidding me? This guy has bought every single one of the kitsunes and is now hoarding them and making them more expensive than they should be. God, why are people so greedy in this game, bro? What? Oh yeah, I then waited 3 hours.
3 hours later.
So yeah, it's been 3 hours later, and the guy that actually has it is still right here. has all 3 of them. Not surprised by that. But like, while I was just looking around, I didn't even realize there's another guy in here who is selling it for a little bit cheaper, but it's still not going for what they're supposed to be worth. It says they're worth 109. I actually did see one about 12 hours ago that was around the 105 area, and I thought maybe it would still continue to fall, but just like we thought, Big Games did a nerf, and so now it is actually harder to hatch the gargantuans, which could explain why it's more expensive now. Maybe I can trade this guy and he can give it to me for 125. I'll take that number at least. Oh no, except I can't talk to bro. I can't talk to bro. All I can do is these. Oh man, this is gonna make it insanely hard. If he says add more, I'm done. Why did he give me 129 gems? I'm just gonna ready up. That's what I'm gonna do. He said add more. I'll say no thanks. Yo, that actually worked. All right, yo, shout out to Dan77662 here. He a real one. Anyway, just like that, this journey has come to an end. And we have a little bit of gems left over. And with those gems left over, got me the gargantuan leprechaun fox that somehow or another I completely forgot even existed. Anyway, there we have it. We started out this video trying to get a couple of kitsune gargantuans, and I ended off with having not one, but 2 new foxes in my gargantuan collection. Stay tuned, because soon we're gonna have a video out where I go after the rest of them. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss it. Good luck hatching your pets, gamers. I have definitely seen a lot of people get lucky, and maybe you learned something out of this video that will help you get one of your very own. Anyway, while you're trying, you can check out these next video for me. I will see you in the next Pet Sim 99 video. Pet Sim 99 brought us part 2 of the Tap Heroes event with the promise of one thing: transcend through 180 levels multiple times to max out your luck, and you will be greatly rewarded. So I decided to put that to the test as I spent 5 days straight in game to see what max transcend would actually do. It all started last Saturday with a live stream where we learned the new update, transcended once, and basically got nothing. When the stream was over, I went AFK and let the game automatically grind and transcend. And that brings us to now at level 180. We've been sitting here for the past 3 or 4 hours with 11 transcends to our name. We could actually transcend again. Judging by the amount of coins and tokens and all the things, we have completely maxed out on everything that we can max. And so really the only thing that we're kind of looking for at this point is some good rewards. The question is, have we gotten anything so far? And the answer, no, we have not. But that's fine. I've accepted I'm not really lucky. But we're gonna let the amount of grinding that we're gonna do kind of make up for the lack of luck that we all have. And really, to get to this point, it's been pretty simple. If you actually saw my last video that I did on this event, you would know exactly how to set up the automation process. First, you just get a pretty OP team that can go from 0 all the way to 180 levels. And then you come back to this area here and you actually pull up this little hero upgrades area. Don't close it out. Go back in, turn on all of your auto farms, your auto taps, your auto advance, and your auto transcends. And in the background, everything will kind of just go on its own. And your tiny task program can literally just be clicking this right here, and then the OK button, and then this right here, and the OK button. And then you just set it to be continuous, and it'll do that throughout the entire thing. As you get tokens, you'll upgrade those tokens to where you can do more pet damage, more tap damage, which should allow you to get to the end. And just to make it a little bit more big-brained, I also made it that after I went through and clicked on both of these things and clicked OK, I also hit the little tap frenzy bar, as when it fills up, it would automatically click it and start it. Doing that over and over again for the last 6 hours has allowed us to transcend 11 times. And with that 11 transcends, we can actually look to do our transcending upgrade. The question is though, now what do we do? Do we do the permanent luck, or do we do the permanent pet damage? Permanent pet damage will allow us to transcend faster for longer without having to get another team of pets, but the permanent luck will give us the better pets. A moment I definitely need it, because we are sitting at exactly 1 genie fox here. All right, here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna do pet damage for a little bit. It's gonna start going down quick. Oh my gosh, it went 5 to 15 to 40. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to transcend so much, it's not even funny. All right, let's do a little bit more. Yep, there it is. I knew I wouldn't be able to go past that point 90. We basically have to do everything that I just did to go one up. Damage, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I don't know if even doing a week-long grind of just going through and do the ascension over and over again, if we're actually even going to get to a point where we're max. I mean, it's going to be 90 to get to the next area, but we still have more that we could do on top of that. And that is essentially 10 transcends, as every single time you do transcend, you only get 10 transcend tokens. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. All right, there we go. We now have 30 transcend tokens to our name. We need 10 more to get a little bit more luck, and we can get that by easily going through the play area and easily hitting this transcend button here. Once we do that, we will have enough to go ahead and do another upgrade. But before I do that, I think I actually want to sit for a little bit and actually hatch a ton of these pets. After all, we do have 1 sextillion marble coins, which is the absolute max, and we might as well use them because otherwise they're just going to waste. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn on our auto hatch settings, and we will go ahead and hatch for, I don't know, the next couple of hours. Let's do it.
2 hours later.
2.18E plus 10T is insane. Look at how fast we're beating the chest now. Oh my god. That is insane. We've transcended 11 times. I'm able to beat the chest like it's the first time. This is crazy. Imagine the amount of rewards I have gotten over the past 2 hours of just doing this over and over again. You know what? I gotta see. How much stuff have we gotten? Have we gotten any huges or Titanics? I already know we didn't get any Gargantuans. My luck has never been that good. I don't think I've ever gotten a Gargantuan free to play as much as I've played this game. So like, I'm not holding my breath for that. But I would like to get myself one of them Genie Foxes. After all, it looks like 328 of them already exist. And I'm not one of them. Dang it, man. Whoa, look how many rainbow Genie Foxes we got, though. That's crazy, actually. That might explain why we're breaking everything so quickly. Anyway, if I keep scrolling down, no, we also didn't get any huges yet. So no huges, no Titanics, no Gargantuans, which means we're gonna have to keep transcending and increasing our luck. I think it's also funny that we're kind of to a point now where, yeah, if you get to the final area, you can max out literally everything and then turn around and auto hatch, and it would still, by the end of the auto hatching for hours, you'll still have everything max. I don't know if it's the pet team or the enchant loadout that I have right now, but it's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and transcend. We'll go ahead and do our next upgrade to get more permanent luck. And now we have absolutely 0 transcend tokens, but I think now might be a good time to let this run for about 24 hours. How many times can we transcend if we have everything turned on and it's just cycling? We'll set it up, turn on Tiny Task, and then we will step away and check back in 24 hours. For me, I'm gonna have to wait, but for you...
Day 2.
Yeah, that's right. It's been 24 hours. I don't know what you've been doing in that last 24-hour time, but for me, I have been literally right here, making my way throughout the history and transcending 61 times. That is crazy work, actually. We've gotten ourselves all the way up to 490 transcend tokens. And when we do this one, that will be another 10, which should give us a total of 500. And I will do that here in just a second, but I gotta check a couple of things. First off, I want to check to see how many of these keys that I got that allow me to go in the gauntlet. If you didn't know, to get into a gauntlet, you need a marble key. And according to the dev blog, the marble keys unlock one run of the door gauntlet, and they're rare drops from Tap Hero boss chest. And considering the boss chest happens every 5 levels of the 180 levels that are there, doing a little bit of quick math and definitely not using a calculator, 180 carry the 1 minus the 5, take that to the power of 10, and I have done 2,196 boss levels, and that yielded me 16 keys. Yeah, rare drop is right. My goodness. That's so low. What the heck? You have to go through this many times to get 16 keys, all for a chance to get a temple toucan? I guarantee when I go in here, it's gonna take me more than 16 tries to even get close at this stupid toucan pet. Risk my chance. You know how much luck I got when I risk things? I'll prove it to you, but I basically have so much poop luck that I'm only gonna make it to probably room 5. Here we go. Room 2. Here's room 3. Room 4. Room 5. This is where it all goes. Room 6. Room 7. Okay, yeah. I meant room 7. Room 7. That's where I couldn't make it past. Gosh dang it. Oh man, if I would have left, I would have risked 8. But because I lost everything. But like, are we all really missing anything? I mean, these prizes at the beginning especially just kind of aren't like worth it. I don't care if I win or lose either one of these things. Put a huge pet in the mix, and yeah, maybe I would worry about risking it and want to instead leave. But then they'd have to give us chances at winning Titanics and Gargantuans in this, and we already know the big games definitely isn't gonna ever do anything like that. Not that it really matters, because as I said, the amount of luck you have to get through all 20 of these is insane. There, that time I did get to room 5. But maybe it's because I just haven't actually transcended enough to give myself permanent luck, and that's the reason I haven't gotten myself any huges. Which means we have to continue on. Maybe things will change once I hit this transcend button, get my 500 coins, and then throw all those coins on the permanent luck, which goes from 90 to 200. Okay, and that was max. Okay, wait a minute. That's not bad. That means there is an end in sight. Granted, it's about another 500 more transcend tokens that we need to do. So I guess we should go ahead and do another. Wait, what happened? Man, I'm wasting my life so much. The life is just flying by now. I have now reached 75 transcends. And for the people that have been joining in on this journey over the past week or two, you'll know from the video that I made on part 1 of this event that I got to 75 rebirths before I basically called the whole thing done. And that's kind of where we are at this moment. The difference is in part 2 of this event, I was actually able to get to 75 rebirths or transcends a lot faster than I was able to do it the first time around, despite literally having to go an extra 60 levels each rebirth. And the difference is because I think in this version of this event, every time you transcend, it doesn't actually get any harder, which means the only reason you're transcending is literally just to get these tokens here. And that also would mean that once you have transcended enough to where you can literally max out everything, well, you won't need to transcend anymore. 75 levels has gotten us maxed on 2 of the things, with about halfway done on the last thing. But considering I need 90 for here and then another 200 on top of that, we still need about 300 transcend tokens, which means we need to continue on. I still got some time left to do some things, so let's just see how long it takes us to get all the way to max. 300 transcend tokens, that means 30 more transcends are ahead of us. Let's get started.
Day 3.
And just like that, we are at 105 transcends done. In fact, we're about ready to do 106. All I have to do is click this button here and we start over and continue on. But I don't think we actually need to. If you look at this, we got 290 transcend coins, and when we take it over to these little upgrades and do the 90 and then the 200, there it is. We have officially maxed everything. And what do I have to show for it? Well, not any more Gargantuans, not any more Titanics, and again, not any huges. Oh my gosh. Did I really play this game not 1 week straight, but 2 weeks straight and basically get absolutely nothing? Because that's kind of what it's turning into. At this point, there is no need to do any more auto advancing. No need to do any more transcendings. Getting more transcend coins won't benefit me at all. At 105 transcends, yeah, we can still beat the chest pretty easily. Granted, it is a little bit harder than what it was to begin with, but not much. I mean, we're beating this chest in about like 15 seconds right now, and that's without doing any additional boosts. So I guess really from this point on, the only thing that we need to try for is two things. One, obviously I need to get the hugest Titanics or Gargantuans. After all, that's what we're all trying to get this update. But two, I kind of need to get some more of these marble keys. Just in the past 24 hours, we went from the 16 that we had to not getting any more whatsoever, because I actually spit 2 the last time we tested it, and I didn't get any more keys. That is crazy how rare that, along with every single huge Titanic or Gargantuan chances you have as well. I mean, what is the point? We're gonna find that out, is now giving ourselves the best chance possible, putting on all of these boosts here, which multiplies our chest luck, our egg hatch luck, and our tap damage, which will allow us to break the chest even faster. We now will sit here for 24 hours, breaking this chest over and over and over again with the max luck possible that we can get, to see if we can finally get lucky and get a Titanic or a Gargantuan. Heck, at this point, I'll just take a huge, man. This is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not gonna make you wait. We'll just kind of speed ahead one last time.
Day 4.
All right, it's time. It's time we put things to the final test. Has spending an entire week in this game working to get a max transcend upgrade across the board. And then once having that, spending a full 24 hours in game, breaking this chest over and over again with a 2 times multiplier chest luck boost. Will all of that combined yield us something great? I don't know, man. In the past day, I've literally spent 23 hours and 45 minutes in the game. In the past 7 days, we're at about 122 hours. And considering we're about 10 days into this event, that's not even taking account for the other 50 hours that I put into this at the beginning of the first event. We have spent 175 hours at least in this Tap Heroes event in Pet Sim 99. And if we go through all of this, spending the amount of time, the amount of Robux, the amount of gems to yield not a Gargantuan, not a Titanic, and not even a huge, I don't know, man. I think I'm starting to see why a lot of kids just aren't playing this game anymore, and why these days a lot of the servers have a lot of alt and bot accounts in them. Because honestly, you would have to be a bot to just literally do this for 2 weeks straight and get absolutely nothing. But the question is, did I get absolutely nothing? Well, let's start with the hugest, shall we? If we scroll all the way down, no, I did not get any more huges. Oh, that's not a good sign at all. If I type Genie Fox, I did not get any more Titanics. And if I type in the Samurai, we did not get another Gargantuan, as this is the Gargantuan that I got last update, and I had to buy it. Did we get any more marble keys at least? No, we did not. Did we get more luck in this area? No, we did not. That means, oh my gosh, we literally spent 200 hours in this game to have absolutely nothing to show for it. I get it. I get that this is a big RNG thing. I get that if they make it so easy to get huges and Titanics and Gargantuans, that the pets themselves are just not really gonna be worth. And that if you want to find yourself with the items, you're gonna have to work for it. I wasn't expecting to get a Garg. I would have loved to have gotten a Titanic, but the fact that I have done everything that I have, including spending about 1 billion gems just to get enough chest luck to be able to do this for 24 hours, to not get a huge from that is a little bit of a slap in the face. It makes for bad gameplay. It means the week-long grind that I made this video for has a sad ending. And it further drives apart the people that actually play this game free to play versus those that are pay to win. because now to essentially end off this video on a good note, I have to leave this area, head on over to the trade server and buy one of the 2,000 Titanics that actually exist in this game. Honestly, that still seems like a lot. Am I just like the craziest, unluckiest guy out there? No, I'm not. This guy right here is like, here's what my 12 accounts got me this part 2 update. 0 huges, 0 Titanic, 0 gargantuans. Not even worth it anymore. Oh, I feel that so hardcore. Anyway, we'll buy this one. And we will call it a day. Something I literally could have done 5 hours into this update. Could have saved myself a lot of time and heartache. But you know what? I did it so you wouldn't have to. The problem is the next update is right around the corner. And the whole cycle will start over again. And you know, I will be there to start the whole thing over. You just need to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss it. For now, if you'll excuse me, this Titanic Genie Fox is literally the cheapest it will ever be. And I want to take advantage of that. Yeah, there we go. We'll just buy this one right here. 16 billion gems. 16 billion gems are well worth it. Not bad at all. What else isn't bad is this next video right here that I personally picked out for you if you hadn't seen it yet. Thanks for watching, gamers. What happens when PetSim99 drops a new exclusive egg with double the chances of getting your favorite huge Titanic or gargantuan pet? Well, wait. I see one. I see two. No shot. Three! Guys! Oh! Just crazy stuff happens! Just crazy stuff! Like this! Today we take a look at one of my luckiest egg hatching events that I've ever done. And it all happened in the most recent live stream I did going over the new Pets vs. Coins event. Every 2 weeks, partners get exclusive eggs. And every 2 weeks, I get really unlucky. Today, I want to change my luck because today, we now have a chance at getting some holofoil eggs. And they look so cool. It reminds me of like holographic cards in Pokemon. I love this. On top of that, gargantuans are now 2 times easier to get, but not just those, all of the pets, all of the huges, the Titanics, the gargantuans that we're always looking for, those are now 2 times easier to get. We're gonna hatch some eggs. I need everybody to spam clovers, W's in the chat, everything. We need all the luck we can get. Let's do it. Let's just start. Right off of that, first one. How's this today gonna go? Not great. Oh no, wait, hold on. We can do this. All right. Come on. Oh, wait. I see one. Oh, I see two. Two. We got our first huges. They are the tiger and the axolotl. We now have gotten one of each of the huges. The huges on this list are now checked off. I want to see what like a shiny version of this would look like. Like they're already pretty shiny. But like, how more shiny can we get? How more shiny? That's the question. How more shiny can we get? No. Nothing. All right, I need some help from the chat that is above me right now. Where are we going? Where are we dropping, boys? Where is the luck hiding these days? Let me know. Put on the glasses. We can put on some glasses. We'll do that here in a second. Go to area 174. That seems really random. Let's stay here for a second. Somebody said 77. I am not doing 6-7. I don't know. You're banned for even suggesting that. That's crazy, actually. All right, here we go. New area. Let's see, which one's 77? This one's 77. Yeah. I just want to confirm. All right, people are saying put on the glasses. We're going to put on the glasses. We're going to put on the music. Here we go. Let's drop in. Let's drop some eggs in. Let's see how lucky we can get. Are we ready? Let's do it. Here we go. We got one. It's another huge axolotl. Come on. Last little bit. No shot. Three. Oh my, dude, this place might actually be it. Preston's Cave. All right, Preston's Cave. Where is that? That's like, where is that? Hold on. It's like in between. Oh my gosh. I don't remember. Hold on. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Here. It's right here. All right. Preston's Cave. Let's go. World 4 final area. That'd be a good spot to end off at. Let's go. The chat broke from people talking so much. The chat just broke. Area 99. I don't know, man. Preston always steals my luck. I knew it. Let's go. Area 99. Final area. VIP area. You know what? I got an idea. Let's hatch and let's go back to spawn. We're not even going to know what we get. We're just going to be surprised. I'm not seeing anything, though. I'm not seeing anything crazy. Wait. What's happening? I just got a shiny huge. The whole place was still doing stuff. All right. We're not done. More. Let's go. Oh my gosh. We got another two. Growing. Oh my, dude. The amount of huges we are getting are insane, actually. But we are not done. I need that Titanic. I need that Gargantuan. It might be time. Hold on, brief pause in the action. We're going to World 2, boys. We're dropping World 2. 172 is where you got your first huge. Okay. 172. Where's that at? Ninja Tech or Tech Ninja City? All right, cool. You thought we were done? We ain't done. We got more. 172. Somebody said they hatched their first huge here. I, on the other hand, I have not. It's not happening for me. I think all the luck got taken away from this area. But you know what? You know what this little area reminds me of? Holographic City, where we can hatch a holofoil egg. Makes sense to me. Go to the Lord Nathan Castle. Guys. We got another one. Not bad. I'm going to do a little bit more. Come on. No shot. 3. Oh, wait. Guys. Oh my goodness. We got ourselves a Titanic holofoil Hippo Melon. That is what I was looking for. Today has been insane for the holographics. Look at all of these. It's so beautiful. And it'll be even more beautiful once he will eat me. Love it. How many more eggs we got? We got so much. Eggs left. You know what that means? I think we gotta go to Lord Nathan. Lord Nathan's castle. Hold on, where does Lord Nathan live? Where is his castle? Oh my gosh, I actually forgot. There it is, right there. Dark Tech Castle. If you don't remember, Lord Nathan used to live behind the dark matter machine. And now bro has his own full-on castle. This is where we make our last stand. This is where we do it. This is where it happens. Let's go. Last stand. Full hatch. Can we get ourselves a guard? Will it happen today? We've already gotten lucky with Titanics. We've already gotten lucky with a huge. Wait, with one Titanic, so many huges. They buff the odds, which means just crazy stuff happens. Just crazy stuff, like this. It has been done! Lord Nathan has graced us! We have now become the owners of a brand new gargantuan holographic holofoil agony. It is there. Look at this. And what's crazy? We're not even done. We're not even done. So wild. So wild. No shot. Pull him out. Pull him out. There he is. Look at it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We still got more. This is it. This is it. It's all or nothing. We got 2 more growing. Today was insane. Look at how many holofoil pets we got today. That is insane. This is the final team that I got from the 500 eggs that I hatched. And oh my gosh, this team looks freaking amazing. I didn't know that I would love these pets as much as I do, but oh my goodness, man. If they honestly would just get rid of all the gold pets and replace them with holographic ones like this, I think we all would have enjoyed that variation so much better because it's so basic, but I love it. The final total, 22 amazing pets, 19 of which are huge, 1 of which is a shiny, 1 titanic, and 1 gargantuan. And the one that I hatched was a number 9. And yes, it both rides and flies. This pet is so amazing. The question is though, where does it stack up on your favorite pets? I'm not gonna lie, I like the change. I definitely thought that the eggs were just a little bit too hard before. And now for about 1,000 Robux, you can buy yourself some eggs and hopefully, get lucky. I don't know, maybe it's still not worth it. And maybe you're better off buying the eggs in the trade server, but just keep in mind that the new eggs, currently going for 287 million, are double the amount that the egg before is worth, as that one is only 179. I guess it makes sense. Double the chances means it's double the price to actually obtain. But hey, who knows? Maybe you'll be able to walk up to somebody, grab their egg, turn around and hatch it right in their face, and end up with your very first Titanic or Gargantuan. Yeah, I think I've used up all my luck for the next year and a half. Either way, because I was actually gracious enough to be gifted the eggs, I feel weird keeping everything. A lot of people say it's a little bit of an unfair advantage that partners get partner eggs, which is why I have committed to continue my ongoing tradition of every huge pet that I hatch, I will sign and give away to subscribers. All you gotta do is make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next Pet Sim video or live stream for me. And while you wait for those, you can check out this next video. Thanks for watching, gamers. I'll see you later.
Have you ever wanted to just hatch an egg for a week straight in Pet Simulator X to see what all you could get? How many huge pets could you get? Could you get on the leaderboard? I myself have been asking this question lately, and so today we find out as I take on the task of staying in-game for 1 full week to hatch 1 egg. To do this though, we have to make sure we have the coins to cover it, which is why I currently have 13 trillion rainbow coins, and we're gonna be spending that. You're probably asking yourself, dude, what have you been doing to get 13 trillion? Let's just say I actually took really a big advantage of this little thing right here, which is the infinite pets. Basically, all I did was, you know, hit this equip button, equip all these pets, and then throw them on here. And let's just say my game has been really laggy over the past weekend. Like, dude, this sucks. I've just been doing this. Like, I cannot even move. Like, I go down to like 1 FPS. But yeah, if you do this all weekend long and walk away from your computer, you end up with 13 trillion. And look how fast I did that. Got 3 billion just like that. And when you throw on an auto clicker, as soon as the chest respawns, you just click it again. So yeah, I currently have 5 minutes left of this pass before it runs out and I can no longer use it. So I'm just gonna make the most of it and grind till I can't anymore. It's currently 12:06. This thing was supposed to end 5 minutes ago, and for whatever reason, I still have all the pets. Like, if I go back to the thing, it still says 5 minutes left. My guess as to what's happening is if I leave the game, when I come back, I'm not gonna have any of the pets anymore. Like, I'll still have them. I'm only gonna be able to get out 21 at a time, and not 789. So, I don't wanna leave. I wanna keep this as much as possible, but I'm afraid if I leave, it's gonna be done. I think what I'll do is I'll wait till I get to the 13.5 trillion mark, And once that happens, I'll leave. I'll call it good enough. But I will go to 13.5 trillion in the meantime.
6.5 hours later.
All right, so after a few hours, it finally disappeared. And so now we're back down to just our 21 pets that I use for the grinding and stuff. We ended up with 13.5 trillion rainbow coins. So now the only thing left to do is just go ahead and deposit all of these guys into my bank, leaving just one single pet because you have to have one. And now we can start our long journey of spending a week straight hatching these eggs. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start off with this one. I don't know how long 13.5 trillion is going to last, but I do want to make it last for a lot longer than what I think it's going to last. And the 70.8 I know is probably not going to last a full week. And I'm just curious, man. Like, I've got to get this huge pixel cat. I'm really curious to see if it's even going to be even possible to get. Roared around the street, it's like 1 in 3 million chance. So even with as many eggs as we're about to open, we might not get it. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? Alright, so now I'm just going to give you an update. Basically, it's nighttime. I'm about ready to go to bed. I'm just going to leave this here. It's going to be auto-hatching all night. I've got the Ultra Luckies and the Super Luckies on for about 14 hours now. So we'll cop back in the morning and see how it goes. So without further ado, hey Google, turn off all the lights in my office. Good night, everybody. Alright, let's check it out. Oh, it's still going. Look at that. Whole night, still going. Triple damage has been done. Okay, good morning, everybody. I hate mornings. There's a reason night is in my name and not morning. This is the reason. Anyway, we are good. It's still going. So now we just need to check it. What did our overnight hatching bring us? Well, first off, it actually brought us a whole thing of redeemed gifts. So I'm going to move out here where it's nice and away from the eggs. That way I don't get stuck. And I'm just going to redeem everything real quick. So here we go. We're going to redeem all these. I'm going to make sure my Ultra Lucky and Super Lucky are still there. They are. So let's go ahead and do this. And good to go. Did we get the huge cupcake? No, we didn't. I don't understand how people are able to hatch these. There's just no way. I don't understand it. But we are level 79, which means we're 20 levels away from being maxed out on everything. Probably about 2 weeks left, and then we are going to be maxing out on that to supposedly get the cat hoverboard. All right, so now let's go what we're all here to see. I have got 638 pets. That means overnight I hatched 638 pixel dragons. Now, as you can see here, there's just a lot going on. It's all pixel dragons. But the problem is, as you also probably seen, there is no huge pixel cats, so that's gonna be an issue. So yeah, really the only thing now to do is to go ahead and we're gonna have to probably either dump this inventory or we'll have to make all these guys gold and then all the gold guys the rainbows, and then we'll kind of go from there. All right, and just like that, our pets went from like 650 to 51 rainbow. We had 51 rainbow pixel demons here. All right, so we're doing pretty dang good. All right, so now we just go back and we do it all again. And as if you notice, I started off last night with 13.5 trillion. I still somehow or another have 13.5 trillion. So I think I'm gonna actually move up to the bigger egg, and we're gonna hatch maybe just like a few days worth of this just to get that number down. And then if it starts getting a little crazy, then we'll go back to the other one. So here we go.
Later.
All right, so it's been like a day and a half since I did my last update. It's still going, by the way. It's been doing that for about 36 hours now. I did have to stop it at one point to actually go through and make all the golds to rainbows and stuff so I could clear up inventory space. But other than that, it hasn't really been doing anything except for that right there. No huge pixel cats yet, though. 3 trillion rainbow coins have been spent. None. Absolutely none. I do have my other cat, though, here. That's Boulder. Her name's not Boulder, but Nick named her that, and we can't stop calling her that now, so yeah. But I have been working on a video. That's what I'm doing right now. While that's kind of going off to the side, I'm actually working on a video. As you can see, it's a little past midnight now, so yeah, I haven't really got much videos out this week, but this is kind of what I'm working on. I'm also working on this, which is going to be my new plant wall that's going to be going up right behind here to kind of spice it up a little bit. I posted like a picture on Twitter if you want to see it. I'm gonna start doing face cam videos a little bit. Maybe you want to see that a little bit more, maybe you don't. You can let me know down below if you want to see it, but I'm trying to spice it up just in case you do, plus it's gonna look pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna go to bed now. That's gonna go again overnight. We'll check it in the morning. Probably not gonna see a huge pixel cat, but hey, you never know. So all right, next morning.
next morning.
Alright, it is the next morning. Let's see what we got, shall we? Alright, here we are. Looks like we might have actually, we actually maxed out on pets again. And as we see here, there's a lot of rainbow. There's a lot of gold, but there's still no pixel cats. So now, like we do every morning, I'm just gonna go ahead and update these. It should actually update my mastery. We might actually be able to go to 83. Let's see if we can get all the way up to 83. I don't think we'll be able to, but you never know. Okay, so we have a super lucky still. We do not have the ultra lucky anymore. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Boom, ultra lucky is done. Let's go ahead and redeem these last two. Maybe we'll get lucky here and get a huge cupcake. And it still has yeah, so we're getting up there. We're almost at 83 now. I've seen somebody at 89. I've seen a couple people at 85. I'm at 82. So yeah, we're still kind of trucking along on that. And we only have spent another like maybe $500 billion. So even though we went all the way throughout the night, even though we did the big egg right here, we're only at $500 billion, which means we still got a lot of hatching to do. Just like before, I'm going to go through, I'm going to make all of these golds to rainbow, and then we're going to start again. I think I might have to open up a new bank account and actually start positing some of these guys because like I don't need this many. Okay, we've converted all the gold to rainbow, but somehow or another we still have like 400 rainbow, and then these two guys right here. So I think I'm gonna go just drop these in the bank. What I need to see though is if there's any that are like rainbow coin 5 or something like that. That would be really good. Okay, that one's a rainbow coin 1. There's a lot of fantasy coin 1s and strength and diamonds, but not rainbow. It's crazy that rainbow is so hard to get. That's a fantasy coin 4. So if I ever wanted to like max that out, I could totally use one of those guys. So yeah, basically I just need to drop all these in the bank, and at some point maybe I'll make them dark matter. So let's just go ahead and head to the shop. Let's drop them in one of my banks that I have here, and we'll continue on. All right, we're up to 1900 pets here. I got one pet in my inventory. Time to do it all over again. Just gotta up this, another 24 hours, another 24 hours, and let's go. All right, so while that's going, we had something actually get delivered this morning. We got 10 dogs and 10 dragons, which is only half of our order. I'm still waiting on the other 20 plushies. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with them all. I know I'm gonna like give away the codes, but like I still have the physical product. Maybe I need to like, I don't know, autograph some of them and send them out. I do want to keep a few of them in my office. I think I might actually replace the piggy stuff and put the piggy stuff like over there, because that is like last year's stuff when I was at Piggy Channel, and now at Pet Sim. So like my current, whatever I'm doing currently is what needs to go like in this area and stuff. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. They look like pancakes though, which is hilarious. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's still going. Hopefully you're enjoying it. This is like a weird vlog style. I didn't mean it to be, but I mean, what else do I do while I'm sitting here waiting for all these to hatch? Can you imagine if I hatched a huge one like while sitting here? Let's just sit here for a minute and just see what happens. Okay, my arm's getting tired. I can't do this anymore. All right, so it's been about another 12 hours of hatching, and as you can see, we've done pretty well. We've got 460 pets, a lot of demons, a lot of mythicals, and all that kind of stuff. The problem is we don't have any huge pixel cats. Now, I did go ahead and actually redeem 2 of my plushies that I got, just so I could actually go ahead and index them, so they're now indexed, and I also have the brand new hoverboard, which means that I'm only missing, if we go here, I'm only missing the cat hoverboard. And looking at the gifts mastery, I'm now at a level 82. Now I was really close to being a level 83, but for whatever reason Roblox keeps like randomly shutting down the servers. I guess they're trying to fix that weird dupe glitch that's going on. So like I'll leave for like an hour or two, and then like they'll shut down the servers, and then when they pop them back up, my gifts start over every single time. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's pretty much it. Now I started this process on Monday, and if you look at the date, today is now officially Saturday the 9th. Now it is the morning, so I've got basically all the rest of Saturday, all of Sunday, and pretty much half of Monday to finish hatching. And as you can see here, despite hatching on non-stop for a week, we've really only hatched like 2.5 trillion. So I've decided to go ahead and just hatch the rest of the time, doing the big gold egg at the very end. Maybe that'll help our chances in getting one of these huge pixel cats, but hey, man, you never know. So I guess, I don't know, I guess we'll have a full weekend of just hatching. Yo, wish me luck. Alright, so in the meantime, while that is doing its last little bit, I have completely changed this over the past few days, and I wanted to make it to where I could use face cam a little bit better, so whenever I want to use my face cam, I just lift up this monitor, pull out my face cam, turn it on, and then I can still adjust this monitor if I need to. And then I just turn on these lights, and there we go. I got face cam. That's it. That's what I've been working on. So a lot of hatching. It's pretty boring, but I've been doing a lot of other things behind the scenes. And just like that, the weekend is almost over. Is it just me, or do these weekends always fly by in the blink of an eye? Anyway, it's Sunday night, and we are entering the last 12 hours of the challenge. I've actually blown through all of my ultra luckies, and so if it wasn't hard enough to get the Pixel Cat, now it's pretty much going to be impossible. I will continue using my super luckies though. 12 hours should be enough to get me to the end of the challenge. It's crazy that I had this many boosts on me that I was able to last almost the entire week. We are now almost to level 90 on the gift mastery, which means that it's also coming to an end. Now I'm sitting at 789 pets again, and for the millionth time, I've got to go back to the Rainbow Sheen and convert them all, then drop them off in the bank. Man, this game is really starting to feel like work, and it sucks. I'll bore you with it. Instead, just enjoy this picture of a puppy, and I'll see you in the morning when all this is done.
The next morning.
Alright, so it's the next morning, and we've officially reached the end of our little experiment here. Over 7.7 trillion rainbow coins were hatched, and the question on everybody's minds, did we get the huge Pixel Cat? And no, the answer is no, we did not. Literally the only pet in this entire thing that I'm missing. So then the next question on everybody's mind is, did I crack the top 100? Well, if we look through my inventory, I've got so many just like rainbow and dark matter pixel demons, and if that wasn't enough, I could actually go to my bank, and wouldn't you know it, I've got way more here as well. Look how much I have. It just keeps going and going. Going. Oh man, I could probably go through and make all of my rainbow into dark matter and really have a good chance at getting the top 100. But let's just see, shall we? Let's see if we actually have it with what we have. All right, going all over to the leaderboard, and we are in 67,106 trillion, and looks like the top 3 are in the 200,000s. Okay, well, we didn't get top 3. I kind of knew that was gonna happen, but did we get at least top 100? No, we didn't get top 100 either. We were like not even halfway there. Geez, that's insane. I can't take comfort in the fact that if I did go ahead and make everything dark matter from my bank and my inventory, we probably would easily be top 100, but that's probably gonna take another week. I don't have that in me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We didn't get top 100, and we didn't get the huge Pixel Cat, but that's kind of a crappy end of the video, which is why I decided to pull some strings. They say those who get ahead in life are all because they know the right people, and well, let's just say I know the right people. So if you don't know, this is actually Mr. Jellybean TV. He's a YouTuber as well. He's just started a new channel, and you should go check him out. After this video, and after he trades me that huge Pixel Cat that I see right there, it is. I saw it. I thought for a minute he didn't have it anymore. I totally did. Okay, all right, cool. He does have it. There it is. That thing is gonna be mine. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna give him, he actually got a whole bunch of the huge dragons, but he didn't get the huge dog, so we're actually helping each other out. And just like that, I got it. I got it. There we go. Come on, 1067. Give me a freaking 100%. I need the 100%. Okay, this isn't working out. I thought it was gonna be something cool. It was gonna be an epic win, and there it is. Woo! 1067. We now have a 100% complete pet index again. But yeah, there it is. That's it, man. Oh God, this journey has come to an end. I cannot believe I went all that time and still didn't hatch one. If you hatch one, man, you guys got the best luck. How about you give me some luck and hit that subscribe button? I'd appreciate it.
This is Pets Go, commonly referred to as one of the most pay-to-win games on Roblox, with items that cost an upwards of 500,000 Robux to use it. And this is Preston, the owner of the game. Today, we hack into Preston's account and become gods to give him a taste of his own medicine as we spend all of his Robux in his game to see what crazy things we can hit.
Oh man, a fresh account on Pets Go. Can you believe it? We are complete noobs into the game. But something tells me that we're not going to be noobs for long, because we'll go ahead and roll this. The very first one, it's done. And we get a Dalmatian, 1 in 5. All right, something tells me this is literally going to be the absolute worst dog water pet that we get in this entire video. Because just right away, I already know that when I hatch this time, it's going to be even better than the last. Look at that. There we go. 1 out of 10. Can we make it a third time? Can we do even better the third time? We got a 3-roll combo going and 1 out of 6. No. All right. And with that, we can go ahead and do our updates. Oh my gosh. It's like playing the game for the first time all over again. The excitement is back, but the excitement, Petsco, always takes a nosedive the moment you realize that this game is so crazy pay to win. It's not even funny. In fact, I might even go out on a limb here and say that this game right here might actually be one of the most pay to win games on Roblox. But when you're the owner of big games, money is no object. And apparently I'm also still on a goated luck roll because I have literally done better every single time. We just got a 1 out of 175 turkey. We're gonna hatch again and we're gonna see if we can keep this thing roll. Basically, the game found out that you could spend money and they're like, no, no, no. It's time you gotta spend some money, which we are going to do. The question is, what do I do it on first? You know what? We'll probably do it on this one, this little free thing. That's something that everybody would click on without even thinking twice. It's whenever you have to start spending Robux that people start thinking, is this game really worth it? Do I really want to waste my hard-earned allowance playing this game right here that's probably going to end up scamming me? But when you're literally the owner of big games, pretty much all of these buttons basically mean free. Let's see, what do I want to do? Double dice, rolling 2 pets at once? Sure, let's do it. Purchase successful. But like, why stop at 2? Why don't we go 3? Why don't we go 5? Why don't we go 12? Just like that, the amount of Robux that I spent was enough to feed a whole family for a week. But what I'm gonna do with it is just click to open and get some insane pets. Insane. What part of insane did you not understand, game? I forgot all the crazy stuff that happens in this game. It's like attention grabbing overload. There's so many things to click on, and I just want to click on it all. And so I might as well just start doing it. Do I feel lucky, punk? I don't know. Let's find out. No, I do not. We did get a couple of things worth like more than 3,000, but I think we can do better. Ultra luck. Oh, we got a 1 in 8,000. All right, goated. How about celestial luck? Oh, hey, that's a 1 in 13,000. And just like that, in the matter of spending, I don't know, $100 in this game already, we're already at 1 in 13,000. Tell me in the comments down below, would you rather have a shiny $100 bill or these 3 pets sitting behind you in your digital game on Roblox? Oh man, dude, I forgot how pay to win this game was. It's so bad. At least it would be if I literally wasn't on the dev's account. And since we're on the dev's account, we might as well just continue spending all of his money for once. Lord knows he already has enough of mine, but the question is, what else do I buy? We probably need to do double coins so that we can continue doing all of our upgrades. Maybe some hyper dice so that we can spend his money faster. Also, equipping more pets would be nice. Becoming a skill master would be nice, as well as the chance of getting rainbow pets and earning more diamonds. And so now when I spend all of that and I roll well, it starts to look a lot different. There we go. Oh my gosh, we got so many blues. I need to get rid of these greens. Hold on, I think we can do better. There we go. There's a 1 in 33,000. We got a 1 in 73,000. Oh my god. That is crazy. But something tells me we can do even better. Because if I go over here, the only things left to even buy in this is the huge hunter, the VIP. Those end up giving me things like spaceship. Oh my god. It's so crazy how just spending Robux can make you get infinitely better so much quicker. I think I'm starting to see why this game was considered so pay to win. But it gets even crazier than that. Because when you have infinite Robux, things like the Forever Pack just don't affect you like it normally would. 50 Robux? Psh, that's fine. 100 Robux? Sure, why not? 200? Don't make me laugh. 400? Yes, please. 600. 800? Wait, what? Hold on. Stop everything. You mean to tell me when you're the owner of big games, you get the most crazy luck ever? Are you kidding me? I don't know how many people spent millions of Robux to try to get a Titanic in the Forever Pack, and this bro just gets it just literally with 800 Robux. Oh my god, that is crazy work. Just like that, in a matter of like, I don't know, what has it been, 5 minutes? Preston now has his very first Titanic in Pets Go. That is crazy work. And something tells me this is going to be the first Titanic of many. How many do you think we're going to get by the end of this video? I don't know, man. You should just let me know down in the comments below. For now, though, well, I think we should spend some more Robux, don't you? This should be a fun montage. Let's just do it. What is that? A void pickaxe? It's worth 1.47 billion? Bro, I know Titanic's not even worth that much. Oh my gosh, there is so much stuff. Man, the amount of problems you have when you're rich. I gotta tell you, my finger's starting to hurt from all the clicking I've been doing. Keep going and going and going. And money's just, it's just not even an issue because we can just do this forever. It's literally called the Forever Pack. But what's crazy is like, I got that Titanic. I probably spent about 200,000 Robux at this point, and we have not seen another Titanic yet. Don't even get me started on how many huges we've seen, because so far, this is just one of, well, let's just say a few. But like, I want to see how long it takes me to get another Titanic. How many more thousands of Robux do we spend of Preston's money before we think, that's enough? Come on. Come on, full send. It's gotta be here somewhere. Give me another Titanic. We want to see it. I feel it. It's coming. Wait, what is that? It's a Titanic egg. Wait, what? When did they bring this into the game? It's a guaranteed to contain a Titanic. Oh my goodness, look at that. One of 9 different Titanics that you can get. That makes 2 Titanics that I have now gotten from the Forever Pack. Oh, also another void pickaxe? Sure, why not? I want to see like another Titanic Angelus. Where is that? Or when you get one in the Forever Pack, is that going to actually be your cue to probably stop? Well, one way to find out. I think it's time we do a full send. Just keep going and don't stop until we see something. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I've been clicking this for, I don't even know, like 20 minutes. I'm not even getting any huge. Okay. All right. The moment I say I'm not getting any more, I get 2 back to back, bro. We've spent literally, I'm not even exaggerating, 1 million Robux. Oh my god. And I only have 1 Titanic to show for it. Oh yeah, and all these huges. Oh yeah, and all these eggs. Oh yeah, and all these eggs. Oh yeah, and a Titanic. And don't even get me started on these void pickaxes. Still haven't gotten another Titanic yet. Oh my god. All right, I think we got the answer to our question. If you get a Titanic in the Forever Pack or a Gargantuan in Pet Sim 99, stop while you're ahead. Definitely don't do that thing where you keep going or you will instantly regret all of your life choices. All right, next thing I see, whether it's a Titanic or a huge, we are done. Come on, what's next? What's next? Please don't be a huge. I want to see the Titanic again. Please let all of my effort have been worth it. Don't do me dirt. Come on, at least make something show up. Come on, man. I don't want to click this anymore. My hand is hurting so bad. Ah! Come on. Great, yay, glad we did that. All right, the Forever Pack was fun. We could literally do the whole thing forever until I'm 80 or until Preston runs out of Robux, which honestly, which one will come first? I don't know. So let's just be done with the Forever Pack for now and let's move on to something else. Like, I don't know, why don't we start using some of these items? Instant Luck Potion 4? Sure, why not? Cocktails? Yeah, let's do it. Faster rolls. Or how about God Potions? Oh man, what's gonna happen when the owner of Pets Go literally starts using God Potions in the game? Let's find out. No way, first try. Wait, what? What is this? Oh, I forgot. There it is. Look at this. Look at the 290,333. Wow, things shot up so quickly. But I thought that was gonna be a huge. Wait, there's a way to turn that off. Non-huge cutscenes. We don't want it. If it's not a huge or a Titanic, I don't want to be debated like that. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No, 500 million. How is this still not good enough? Wait. Hold on. What is this? What is this? This might actually be a huge. It is a huge. We got our first one. A huge narwhal. 1 in 1.8 billion. Which is crazy work considering I haven't even done the huge pet upgrade yet. So I'm technically not even really supposed to be able to hatch them yet. But boy, can we do it now. I just wish there was a way to actually give ourselves some more coins because this is going to take forever to upgrade. Wait. What am I talking about? I'm literally the owner of the game. I could just wish myself to have all the upgrades. / all upgrades. And just like that. There we go. We now got all these. 754 out of 754 complete. All in a day's work. Even got a super paycheck of 32,000 coins. The real question is, do all of those upgrades actually give me the luck that I need to be able to roll a huge? Let's find out. No, it doesn't. That's your answer. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? This dice looks not cool. How do I make the galaxy dice? That's what I need to do. I know we can drink all these rainbow dice. And if you drink all of these golden dice potions, and then I think the blazing dice potions. Yeah. There we go. I remember. All right, here we go. On top of that, I'm going to give myself some lucky potions, couple more god potions. Let's see how this does. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Give me like 5 goes. 5. Yo. Here we go. What do we get? Titanic. Come on. Give us that Titanic luck. It's not a Titanic, but it's a huge mech dino. Look at that thing. All right, yo, things are looking up. We're starting to do better. Come on, man. Come on. Wait. Come on. Give us something good. It's. It is another narwhal. 1 in 1.8 billion. This right here is number 10, which means we're at about a 20% chance huge hatch rate. Honestly, it's not bad. But I think we can do even better. We are literally the owner of this game, which means I can just give myself 10,000 of these lucky 8 potions, 10,000 golden dice, 10,000 rainbow dice, 10,000 blazing dice, which means we will never run out of galaxy dice again. Did that help? No, it did not. How did 10,000 lucky potions not help? Oh my gosh. All right, that's it. You know what? I think we need better huges. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open up 99 huges. Oh my God. No shot. Holy cow. It's gonna just hatch one. We already know I'm getting one, but like I'm getting 99 huges in one go. The question is, what's gonna be the best one? Are they all gonna be out of 1 in 1 billion? Or are we gonna find ourselves? Wait, there has to be something better. What do we got? We got a 1 in 30? We got a 1 in 1.65 billion? Oh my goodness, we actually got ourselves some pretty goated stuff. This 1 in 30 billion though is insane. Hold on, I think we can do that again and get lucky again. We got 72 of these things. I'm gonna open 24. We got a bunch of nothing. I'll admit, I have been holding out on you. Because when you have infinite Robux, again, spending doesn't really matter. We've spent millions on the Forever Pack. But the thing about Pets Go is probably the most pay-to-win thing of all. And also one of the most controversial. Because in this game, it's a way to double your luck. And it starts out small. There we go. We went from 1 to 2 time. We went from 2 to 4 time. We went from 4 to 8 time and 8 to 16 time, all without spending more than 500 Robux. What it does for us is basically this right here, which is absolutely nothing. In other
games where this exists, it's not just your luck that you're doubling, it's server-wide. But just like in Pets Go fashion, they had to put the pay to win on steroids. And so, very quickly, you can go from 16 to 32, from 32 to 64, and from 64 all the way to 1,000 times more luck. But as you can see, the amount of Robux starts getting crazy. To go from 1,000 to 2,000, it's 25,000 Robux. That is $250. And that is just scratching the surface, because to go from 2,000 to 4,000, it's another 50,000 Robux on top of the Robux that you already spent. And to go from 4,000 to 8,000, it is 100,000 Robux. And so just to get to this point right here, you would have had to spend over 250,000 Robux alone. And what it gives you as far as luck, wait, hold on. I actually got something. I thought it was gonna be a Titanic, man. I really did. I thought, oh, we got two. Okay, we got two huges. Can we do it again? Is it a twofer? No, it's not. 1,000 times more luck, ladies and gentlemen. 250,000 Robux spent. And honestly, it doesn't look like it literally at all. Did I run out of God potions? No, I did not. Most people would probably cut their losses here, thinking, gosh, I probably just got scammed. Maybe I should go play another game. But when you're the owner of the game and you have just infinite amounts of Robux, this number just doesn't bother you. And neither does this number. And neither does this number. There we go. That was a 500,000 Robux button. One single button, 500,000 Robux down the drain, all for 65,000% luck. If I hatch this and don't get anything, this game is just completely rigged. It has to show up some. Okay. I thought for a second. Come on, we literally have everything. We've got all the potions, all the dice, everything that you could possibly throw at it, and we still don't get a Titanic. Are you kidding me? We should at least be getting to a point where we're getting a huge every single hatch. There's a hatch there. Come on, one more. Let's see what else we can do. What? You can still get unlucky even with all of this? Are you kidding me? No shot. We literally just did 3 rolls and only 1 in 4? Come on, 1 in 5, 1 in 5. 1 in 5? 1 in 5 rolls? Wow, that is insane. Okay, and there it goes. There it shows up. Will it be a huge? Will it be a Titanic? Well, considering our luck, we already know it's gonna be a huge, and the huge that it's gonna be is gonna be very crappy. There it is. This is our best team so far, and it gives us 884% luck. You know what? Maybe it'll be even better now that we have the extra luck. Maybe we'll now get some crazy, awesome, huge pets. Or maybe we won't. There's more than one way to get a Titanic. And we got so much aura. So much aura eggs. We are bound to get something crazy. Come on. Come on. It's gonna show up in any second. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh! Yo, we got one! We got one! There we go. I saw it. We got our second Titanic right there. And we still got so many eggs, bro. So many eggs. How I have not broken the game, I don't even know. But even with all of these eggs and all of the luck that I have on this server and the literal fact that I am the owner of the game right now, wait, we got another one! We got 2! Oh my God! Bro, how many of these do I have, actually? Did I glitch? Like, how many of these did I buy from the Forever Pack? What the actual heck is going on? Oh, wait. I think we did it. There it is. Item missing from inventory. It took literally 5 minutes to go through all those eggs. No shot. No shot. No shot. Another one. What? There it is. Oh my
my goodness. That little endeavor gave us 4 extra Titanics for a total of 5 in this video. We are now up to 1,300% luck, which means now is the perfect time to be able to do this egg right here, the Titanic egg. It has a chance of giving us 1 of 9 Titanics, the best one being well more than a 1 out of 100 billion. Question is, which one is it gonna be? This thing looks insane. Oh my gosh, I saw a 1 in 250 billion. What is this? What is this? What is this? We're gonna reel it in, and then we're gonna stop and throw it back out. This is such a cool animation. I really wish they would implement this in like Pet Sim 99. Dude, this is so cool. What is it? What is it? What is it? Come on, come on, come on. It's 1.5 million. Let's go. Is that the best one? Was that the best one you could get? It doesn't look like it. It looks like the Titanic capybara was probably the best. It looks like in a matter of about 30 minutes, Preston can go from 0 Titanics all the way up to 6 without even really breaking a sweat. But, I mean, come on, man. We're the owner of this game. We can do crazy things. Like, I don't know. What would happen if we gave ourselves 1,000 Titanic eggs? With all the crazy luck that we have, what happens when we open 99 Titanic eggs at once? Oh my goodness. This is gonna break the game. I'm almost afraid. Oh no, here we go. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. The whole place is rumbling. Even my house is rumbling. Oh no, wait. No, don't blow up my house. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Oh my God, it's so beautiful. What? We got it. The Titanic capybara, which seems to be one of the best in the game. I don't even know what to do with them all. We got 5 Titanic capybaras, so many Titanic axolotls. It just keeps going and going and going. What was your final number of how many Titanics I would get in this video? And why is that number way lower than what I actually got? Wait, is that a shiny dogs? Are you kidding me? What the heck? We got shiny pets. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. But not as crazy as the fact that if I really wanted to, I could just pull up the admin panel, go over here to pets, sort it by rainbow and shiny, and literally just give myself 100 of these Titanic capybaras. And there we go. We now have the most insane pet team you can have in this game. A full team of Titanic rainbow shiny capybaras. They give us a full 6,000 luck boost. And what they give when you hatch is... I think I'm starting to see why this game's a scam. You would not believe the fact that I still am not getting lucky. Just like you probably wouldn't believe that this was actually Preston. Yes, I lied. Sort of. Because if you check the description of this video, it would have told you straight up that this was just for entertainment purposes and wasn't actually the real Preston. What this is the official Pets Go dev server. It's the server that they use to test all their updates before release. And now that the game is dead, this is a dead game as well. But I feel like we learned some things. Mainly that all the luck in the world still isn't going to really get you ahead in this game. And the other thing that we learned is, well, you made it to the end of this video, and if you aren't subscribed, well, you definitely should be. Because if you enjoyed this video, you're definitely going to enjoy these videos over here. YouTube handpicked those themselves, and honestly, if they think you're going to enjoy it, they're probably right. Until next time, gamers.